Really did not like that song, whatever that was. The superhero. It was weird to me. It was weird to me. Let me see. Let me see this live screen. What's up, nerds? Hi. How's it going? Hello, hello. I'm back from, well, I guess, I don't know. Back from the camping trip. It feels like I haven't been here in a long time. I don't know why. It just feels like I haven't been here in a hot minute. Let me switch the music a little less upbeat, a little more just chilling. Chilling music. Like, ooh. I wish Spotify would just good back. Supposedly this stuff's supposed to be copyright free or royalty free. We'll see. I don't know. Literally the upbeat stuff you're listening to is literally from no copyright sounds. So if I get a copyright thing on that, I'm gonna slap somebody. I'm gonna beat somebody up. Someone's gonna get my hand. Get my hand. There's this one. There's also another one I was looking for. More of a... Let me see if I'm finding it. Royalty-free radio. There's only 67 songs. The one I'm playing right now has like 100 songs, but they're definitely more like no copyright chill music. Smooth jazz. We're smooth. And we're here. Yeah. I don't know what I'm doing, guys. I'm being silly. How are you all doing today? You all had a good weekend? I hope this week was awesome for you guys. I had a pretty great weekend. Well, semi-great weekend. For those who weren't here last stream, I was saying I was going camping. And we did just that. We did just that. We went up to the Appalachian Mountains. Me and my lady and the rest of my family, it was kind of like a meeting for my girl. We like met up, like she got to meet my family and stuff, so that was fun. That was nice. My dad and everything. So I got to show her off, you know. That's if those boys out there who haven't found a lady yet, just know you want to show them off to your family. Very important, very fun. And if your family doesn't like them, then get a new family. I don't know. I need to stop looking at my face. Look at you. I don't know. Do you guys like the direct eye contact? Are you cool with me doing like looking at me? Because I don't know. When I talk, I want to look at somebody's face. So, but I don't know. Yeah, we went camping. So we went for just 3 days over. If I don't know if anyone's gonna know, but it's called Breaks Interstate Park. Interstate Park. So it's up there right at the like trifecta of Virginia. And wait, hold on. Let me get this right. I think it's this way. Virginia. So Virginia's down here. And then I think it's like Virginia has that little bend. And then this would be Kentucky. I think this is West Virginia. So it's like up in there. And the Appalachian Mountains just kind of, you know. But we were in the mountains. So we were up there. And it was fun. It was great because it was like, you know, I used to go out there all the time. I went to the same place like not like 10 years ago, probably. but it was cool and different. Yeah, it was a good time. It was an okay. The only problem is it was 3 days, 2 days of travel, 1 day of actually being there. We woke up 5 in the morning on a Friday and traveled. What was it? We traveled like 12 hours. Yeah, I think it was a 12-hour trip. No, it was only 10. No, 11, I think. Because we decided we wanted to hit a Buc-ee's. And I don't, tell me if anyone else feels this way, or anyone who lives near a Buc-ee's or something, but tell me that like Buc-ee's has gotten like worse. And I'm not talking like the service, the food, the like, not like quality wise. I'm talking going into one now, because I remember when I first ever saw a Buc-ee's driving to Tennessee, I was like, what the hell is a Buc-ee's, you know? And we went in and it was nice. It was like, it had to be like midday something. It was, the sun was out and we were walking around chill, looking at everything, having a good old time. And, you know, just, you know, we're not like in a rush to anywhere, but it was like nice. I was like, okay, cool. You know, and they nice, you know, if you've ever been to a Buc-ee's, you know what I mean? They have like a whole like gas station called stuff, and they have their own stuff. You can get a brisket, you can get whatever you want at Buc-ee's, honestly. But we went in that first time, and it was chill, you know, no one was bothering us, you know, and it just wasn't, you know, I didn't use the bathroom. The bathrooms are really good. But we walked in and yeah, it was nice. But like the past few times I've been, every Buc-ee's I've been to, it might have been, I don't know, we might have went to like a special Buc-ee's, but every Buc-ee's I've been to, it's always been packed. And I'm like, I'm always bumping. I'm like, excuse me, I gotta take shit, you know, I gotta pee, and I gotta get a brisket, you know, and it hasn't been fun. It's like, oh, I'm gonna bump into people, and every time I've gone, we've always been like in a rush, you know what I mean? Like, oh, we here for 15 minutes, that's it, we ain't looking around, we just gotta get up and go get your brisket, get out, and you know, I'm like, okay. And with the ones packed to the brim, it's difficult. It's like hard to go anywhere. I don't know. I don't know if that's just like, that's like recently a thing, or if that's like, hey, what's going, why we got so many people, or is it like, has it just gotten popular and people want to see Buc-ee's now and every day? Do people go to Buc-ee's like if they live close to one? Do they just go just to be like, nah, Buc-ee's down the road, you gonna hang out at Buc-ee's? We went this this kind of ties into the fun experience with Keegan and his brother, but it we went to, what's it called, what am I trying to say? Oh, I was at this Buc-ee's, packed, right? And I'm just kind of, we have like all our food and stuff, so I'm waiting for my girlfriend to get to use the bathroom, and then I'm going to use it after. So I'm standing there in front of the bathrooms, and there's this weird like there's these two people, and they're going into the bathroom, right? And I just kind of noticed them at first. I'm like, okay, that's weird, because she like the dude grabbed her like aggressively, and I was like, oh, you know, grabbed her aggressively, and then like gave her a thing, and she went like this and like looked at it and like confused and like kind of angry about it. I was like, what is going on? And I was kind of sitting there like, what the what's going on over there? And then they disappear in the bathrooms, and then but they come out 5 seconds later. I'm just like, you know, and they come out, and they're just kind of standing like kind of near me. I'm not trying to pay attention, and I can't really hear them because it's like everyone's talking, so it's hard. But they do it again. The same thing happens. I'm like, what the hell's going on? And they do it a third time, and then I'm like, oh wait. And then I realized she had a pair of glasses and then another pair of glasses. Like, oh, it's the Meta glasses. And then I was jealous because they were rich. But I was jealous because I realized I had money. But no, it was just like, oh, they're content creators, and I was like, really? Ooh, I got secondhand cringe just from seeing that. Like, why would you do that? I don't know. If it's, I've recently have done some content outside of my home creation stuff. And I'll tell you, it's so much nicer when no one's around. I don't know how you can do it when you're just surrounded by people. I don't know how you do it when you're surrounded by people. I can't. I did what? I think the first time ever. I was in my car one time trying to make like a fishing video or something. I want to get fishing videos done and everything, but that's for the future. But I just remember sitting in my car talking to myself, and people would walk by my car and be like, yeah, so anyway, you know, and it just wasn't, it was so weird and awkward, and I didn't like it, so I don't know. But yeah, no, it was, yeah, Buc-ee's has changed. Buc-ee's has changed. And maybe it's just the first Buc-ee's I've been to that was, the first one I went to was just out of the way and no one ever went to. It was kind of out of nowhere though. But man, recently, I will say the second time I went, I was like, we went to one at like, we left my grandma's house in Tennessee. I live in Missouri. We left grandma's house at like 8 o'clock. And like, we can make it. I don't know. I think, no, what was it? It was, oh no, we left super early in the morning. That's what it was. We left super early because I was like, I gotta get home, you know? That's my fault. But yeah, but we got to Buc-ee's and it was early. Like the sun hasn't come out, and we were just kind of like, what? We're like, wow, no one's here, which is nice. I love that time of day. I love that time of night, I guess, when like no one's out. It's like 2 in the morning and you're just kind of like, it's nice because you see, like, I don't know if anyone's done this, but if you ever go out, like, I don't know, I did this one time when I lived in Virginia, and we like over on the coast, but me and this one buddy, we sat, geez, I can't talk, I'm like nervous for some reason, but we walked over and we sat. Have I been going for 42 minutes already? No way, right? But we sat, we had this thing set up where we would go like camp, I'd say, but we just had this one spot that we would drive by all the time, and it was just like a little lookout in the random, like in like the, I think in like the eastern, like, it was like one of those stops on the side of the road that you can look out and like see stuff. This was in Virginia, over on like the beach side, and I guess it looked out over the ocean. What's it called? Like the swamp kind of thing. I forget, like that ocean swamp delta, whatever it's called. But there was just this little thing up there, and me and my buddy were like, you know what? You want to just go out there tonight and like spend and just hang out for like hours and like watch the moon and stars and stuff. Now I'm saying it out loud, it sounds very romantical, and it was not that way, I promise you. It was just two dudes chilling at night, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, we were sitting out there for a long time. We had snacks. I think we ordered a pizza or something and just kind of sat out there and watched the stars and just wanted to chill out. And I think we smoked cigarettes. I think we were both like new to smoking, so we were like, have a little cigars. I think it was like Black and Milds. We had little cigars. Yeah, we smoked some cigars out there, you know, chilled. But no, that was funny. Yeah, we were out there and we just wanted to chill because, you know, I was in the military and you just wanted to do anything but be on base. So yeah, we just chilled out there in the woods, but like when the sun went down, it got like really dark and quiet, and it was just like, no, we don't want to be outside. So we sat in my car for like a hot minute, We were like, yeah, this is scary. And I flicked the lights on and off, and I'd be like, every time I flicked it, I was expecting like a monster to be like, "Rah," standing there. Speaking of monsters, I know I'm kind of just shooting, kind of just shooting, but yeah. Anybody have that? I need to ask more like questions to you guys. Anybody have that kind of experience? You ever like hung out with a buddy and just kind of chilled? I don't know, like that. I feel like that needs to happen more. I feel like people just need to hang out outside more instead of just online. I don't know. Maybe that's me. I just remember doing that a lot when I was, But what was I gonna say? No, to tie into that, it is getting hot in here. No. I need to breathe. Let me just breathe. Let me just calm down. I'm so excited to start stream, I haven't streamed in forever. It feels like. I know I streamed last week, but it feels like I haven't done any YouTube. I haven't really, which is bad because I need to start doing more stuff. I only got 8 weeks left. When does, so at least, okay, when do I go back to school? I think it's like mid. That makes sense. I just started my new class today or yesterday. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8. Yeah, okay. I think we start the 24th. It's really gonna suck. Means I have no summer vacation. Nothing. I'm kidding. My summer vacation's been all right. I've been vibing hard. But no, next year I'm gonna try to get a job. I say that. Fine. I'm trying everything I can to make money, okay? Look at me, I'm streaming. Everything I can. No, I don't expect to get any money from this at all. If I do, it's like gonna be like $5. But I feel like I gotta blow my nose. But we just kind of sat down. Anyway, no, I wanted to talk about my camping trip. Yeah, and that I kind of rambled about Buc-ee's. Yeah, that's my problem. I talk too fast and I run out of air because I can't breathe through my nose. I'm trying to see if I have any tissues. Might go get some tissues. I'll do that. I'll be right back. I have lemon news. Oh, almost I unplugged something. Whew. I yanked my wireless headset out. Hope you guys don't hear that fan. Oh, not the end. My bad. It's not the end. I'm just kidding. That was a joke. Guys. That was pranked you. No. But yeah, we went to Buc-ee's and we left Buc-ee's. And yeah, so we were only there for 3 days. We only went to Craig's Interstate Park 3 days, right? Or we only had like 2 nights to stay and then we all left Sunday. I feel like there's a giant like lump back here. You baby about you shook about shaking it, think I do shaking that. Okay. Sorry, I don't know what's going on. I feel like exhausted. I guess I am kind of. And the reason for that is the camping trip. But no, we got there Friday night. Pretty not like kind of around dinner time, so like 6 o'clock. But we spent almost most of the night setting up, you know, and because my girlfriend wanted a bougie camp, you know, so we had a big old tent, like a big tent. I'm telling you. A giant air mattress. We brought a dog along, so we had to get the kennel set up and make sure she was okay. Well, yeah, and then we ended up, you know, I had to like, I feel kind of bad, and she did mention it earlier, but I did like slip away to hang out with my family because I haven't seen them in forever. Well, I got the tent up, you know, I helped put the air mattress in. Everything to me, everything was ready, you know, and I was like, we can get to the other stuff later. I want to hang out with my family, you know. So we hung out with family, and like no one started a fire though. That's the other big thing, because it was raining. It rained like the whole weekend, so everything was wet. We couldn't start really anything. It just wasn't fun. And it just, you know. But yeah, no, it was all right. But so we go to sleep, you know, and I slept pretty all right that night. I slept okay, you know, no problems. I woke up and rolled around a lot. The rain kind of like the rain actually kind of was nice. It sounded like a static TV at some point, and I was like, okay, and I just slept. But we woke up and we noticed one of our tires was low, you know, like got lower, and we filled it up like before we left, and it lost like two pounds of pressure in its tire. So I was like, okay, well, there was like a town like 40 minutes from it, or no, like 20 minutes from the things. We're like, let's just go to town, see the Walmart. They got like an auto shop there. They'll check the tires and everything, and it should be fine. So in the morning, we leave like the morning around like 8. I think we got there at like 9. 2 hours go by because we have to wait and stuff and everything. Get a bunch of stuff and everything and stuff, and we get back around like noon. So people are like, all right, you guys want lunch, you know? So we have some quesadillas and stuff, and it's fine. It's been raining all morning, but I think it slowed. Yeah, it's been raining all morning. Everyone's setting up like tarps and everything, and we're like, okay. And I'm just tired, you know, because I don't know what it was, but maybe I just didn't sleep good, but my legs were just like not feeling it. I was just like, I need to sit down, baby. I can't, you know. She's like, well, you want to go walk around? I was like, yeah, I mean, it'd be nice, but I don't even know where to go, because our whole thing was we wanted to go like fishing the whole day and like catch some fish, because, you know, that's like our thing. That's like kind of our thing has been. It was like we go fishing. Also, I hope can I see viewers? All right, her birthday's coming up soon, and like our whole thing's been fishing lately, so I got her a present. So baby, if you're watching this, you better turn away. I'm gonna be very angry at you, but all right, I'll give you five hands to go down. Okay, all right, you better not be here, just watching anyway. But I got her a nice, because what she's been looking for, a fishing bag for ever, right? Like she wants one that's not like every fishing bag's like black or matte or like camo, you know, and she wants like a little girly one, you know, something pink or something. I was like, you know, I didn't find a pink one, but this one's like a nice like blue, like baby blue, cyan blue, and I'm like, it's nice, it's cool, it's a nice little color, you know. And I think she would be happier if, because she's very picky about the things she buys, you know. She's very picky about it, and I'm like, you know, if I just buy it for her, she's gonna use it. You know what I mean? Or she won't, and she'll just put it in storage and just use mine. But if I get it for her, she'll definitely buy it and everything. I'll tell her, don't worry. Okay. Wait, no, don't tell her. But hi Riley. No, we yeah, we tried to, so I bought her that for her birthday. Birthday's coming. I'm gonna get her more stuff and everything. You know, I'm not gonna give her everything fishing gear because it's definitely like my hobby that we've kind of come together to enjoy it together. It's really nice. If you know, hope that I was scared that was her. Who's texting me right now? Oh, Into the AM. That's who's texting. That's right. I got contacts with Into the AM. You know what it is. So. But yeah, no, I got her that for like a nice little birthday gift, you know, and it's not like a big bag. It's totally like something she can put on and have like her own stuff, because that's kind of a thing too, is like she'll get into my tackle boxes and then like throw it. I'm sorry, if she's listening, I'm gonna get in so much trouble. But she puts everything everywhere. I'm like, baby, why you put it there? You need to take the plastic off the metal because it's made of salt, and the salt's gonna rust the hooks and stuff. Please, just. Ugh. She puts things in the wrong spot. Like the jig doesn't go with the spinner baits. What are you doing? I love her. I love her. Oh man. But yeah, no. So it's a fun time. But yeah, I got her that for her birthday. Hopefully she likes it. If not, I'll use it because it's actually a really nice bag. It's got like 3 holes. It gets to like that big. It's pretty thick. And like those new like things. You can attach all sorts of things on here. It's got a hook and we got like a little zip. It's nice. It's nice. I like it. I think I did probably put it in my wish list to have, like, there's like a gray one. But yeah, so it's a nice little bag for her. And then I got her a mystery tackle box, like a big one too, just to have a bunch of lures to start off with, you know, her own stuff. Also, rat. Rat. I love fishing. I don't know why. I'm not good at it, but I sure do love it. Check my Instagram. I actually have an Instagram. I think it is BrilliantBum still, but I did post. Did I ever post? I don't know if I posted that fish, but I do post my catches on there. So if you want to watch those, go on BrilliantBum on Instagram. So check that out. I'm gonna put fishing stuff on there just because it's stuff, and then maybe like some fun things, like if I get back into painting Warhammer and everything. But yeah, no, our whole plan for the camping trip was to go fishing, and we just ended up not. Well, like we end up going fishing, but we were like, I got so tired and I just want to sit down in my chair. I wanted to sit by a fire. Oh, that's the coolest thing too. So I bought this fire starter kit, right? And it just has these like rolled up cotton balls, right? So I ripped it up, of course. I ripped it up and everything and things. And we also had these like kind of like bundles of like shaven wood, I guess. And like I think it was laced with something or like had something, because it was like waxy too. So I was like, okay, maybe it's like petroleum or something. I put the cotton ball down on the ground. I got the wood shavings and I put it on top because I did it last night. I tried to start a fire with a spark, right? And I lit the cotton ball, and the cotton ball caught on fire, and it caught on fire real fucking quick and it burnt my fingers. I was like, okay. So I had to use a lighter for that night, but I was like, okay, you know. And I had a little, like, I had a sparker, right? Like a flint and a steel. So I tested it a couple times outside the fire to see if I can even get the spark going. I was like, okay, cool. I got the spark going. And like the whole trip too, my dad was like, listen, a real challenge is starting a fire with one spark. Guess who started? Guess who did it? This guy with 2 thumbs. This guy did it. Hell yeah. This guy did it. I have witnesses too. I have witnesses. My stepmom and I think my sister. My stepmom, my sister, and my girlfriend were there all at the same time. I was like, they saw us. I was like, I'm like, okay, see if this works. Oh, that was easy because it started glowing fire. it was, it was pretty great. I was very impressed with myself, and I think my dad kind of like came up and he was a little. I think he was a little disappointed because I think he wanted to start the fire, you know, because he got all because I just did because I had all that stuff right from a guy who was paid to start fires at camp, right? But I think because the cotton was cotton was very flammable for some reason. I don't know why, but it was cool. The twine caught on fire real well. I think it is like laced with some sort of like lighter fluid or something. I don't know. It's the oh man, I forget what it was because I think I don't remember where she bought it from, but it was like the what's the lighter Zippo. It was like a Zippo fire starting kit, but it didn't have like a lighter. It was just like a little stick and a sparker, and it had like a blow straw and everything. But it had the little bundles of stuff, like. But my dad went into the wet woods and gathered tiny, like tiny little twigs and sticks and everything just to make a little nest. And here I am with prepared stuff. It's whatever, you know. Each their own, to each their own. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Because I think it's like supposed to last for a while, so I think it is like petroleum or something like that, you know. But I was just kind of like, oh, I'm sorry, because he was like, oh, okay, well, oh, well, here's all this, and he's like, well, you got to get the fire, keep going, you know. Yeah, but I was like, all right, cool. I started, you know, it's whatever. And that fire did last because we ended up buying like 6 bundles of wood, like huge bundles. So we had wood to burn, you know. But yeah, no, but camping was nice. And we hung out. I burned my finger because I'm a dumbass, because we got like a grate to put on the campfire so we can start some coffee. We made some coffee. It was pretty good. But when we set it off and we wanted to put it back on, we never took it fully away from we just kind of like, because it was hot on the fire, so we just kind of kicked it off the fire, but still part of it was still above the rim of the fireplace. I was like, okay. But when we put it on, I grabbed the cold part that wasn't anywhere near the fire and I set it on, and then I tried to adjust it and I fully grasped it. I fully grasped it with my other hand, and and it burned but like not that bad. I think it did start to blister, but the blister like faded away. So it wasn't bad. It was like a couple seconds. It hurt for like the whole day until like it was bedtime. But yeah, and then we made coffee on it. We got some jalapeno poppers, bacon jalapeno poppers, like jalapenos stuffed with cream cheese wrapped in bacon, easy. Has some burgers, has some hot dogs, bunch of s'mores. I like 3 s'mores, I think. Yeah, we had the little square s'mores, which I never wanted to use those because I always thought they'd get like, they wouldn't roast perfectly, but every one I made, it was pretty golden and pretty nice. I was like, okay, maybe the square marshmallow is the way to go. But we also had like Hershey's. We had Hershey's chocolate that had caramel stuffed inside it. That with the melted marshmallow, oh, that was it. Wherever it was, that was woo. That was the best. My grandma had a bunch of my grandma bought a bunch of like Feastable, like Beast bar, Mr. Beast bars, whatever. I think she thought, you know, I don't know, she might have got them on sale or something, or like she might have thought everyone would have had a bunch of candy. You ever try Reese's Thins? Ooh, that sounds good. There's more Reese's Thin. Are those like the thin little? That sounds pretty good. The marshmallow, the chocolate peanut butter. Give me your s'mores ideas. I want more s'mores, campfire stuff. I want it all. I want it all. Tell me your favorite s'mores combo. We use in our family, in my mom's side, right? We get instead of buying Hershey chocolate and graham crackers, we get the what are they called? It's like the Nestle it's not Nestle. It's the elves that live in the tree. They're good in this one. Ooh, the Reese's does sound good. It sounds so good. But it like instead we use those cookies with it's just like a graham cracker. It's basically the same thing. It's like a normal cookie, but with the chocolate layer. We just smush a marshmallow between two of them. Oh, easy. Keebler, that's what it is. The Keebler elf. The Keebler elf chocolate dipped cookies. I don't know. But we just smash those in between a marshmallow, and it is good. Delicious. But yeah, no, we yeah, but yeah, I should have been recording this. I haven't even really gotten to this. But yeah, no, we had a good time. But yeah, we made a bunch of my grandma brought a bunch of like s'mores cookies. Or no, a bunch of Feastables, I think is what they're called, right? The Feastable, the Mr. Beast chocolate bars. I don't know where I don't know where she got them from or why, I mean, they're pretty good. I think she said she did like them. She liked them a lot. So I think she brought them. Because I guess she has a ton of them. So it's the peanut butter ones are probably the best. I'll give Mr. Beast that. The peanut butter Mr. Beast bars are pretty good. They're not as great as Reese's though, but they're pretty good. But no, I have two little kind of like I guess yeah, they would be my cousins. My aunt has two like kids, probably about like around like 5-ish. They're riding bicycles. And probably not 5, so like 6, 7 maybe. Around like young. So, they're full of energy. And one of them came around and I don't know why. This is just funny to me. It's like if you're ever, because I kind of got like that uncle like kind of status with them, I think, because they never see me, and I'm older, like, you know what? Grandma's got a bunch of them Beastable bars. You should just take a whole, because she brought out like this like bunch of racks of them. You should just take a whole rack. That's yours, So she grabs it. She runs to her mom, and her mom, which is my aunt. She's like, "What are you doing? You can't have that many. What are you?" I was like, she's like, "Yes, finally, I'm finally the one causing chaos." I don't know. It was just kind of like a fun, like, I don't know. I'm sure people who are an older cousin or something has done that before and understands the feeling that I have now enjoyed. Because in my mind, I'm like, the kids are camping. They should have, let them eat what they want. I don't care. It's vacation. But they were running wild. At least their son was. He's got so much energy. He went everywhere. I guess he just got a bicycle. He did not get off of it for like 10 minutes. He was on it the whole time. Which is, I mean, hey, good for him, man. Good for him. If I could ride a bicycle all day, I would too. Or I should, is what we should say. Anyway, getting to the spooky reason why. So yeah, we went camping. We went camping for 2 days, or spent nights 2 days, right? 2 nights. Left Friday. Right, got there 7 o'clock. Nothing really happened. We set up camp, went to sleep. That night was fine. Nothing happened. Everything was okay. The next day, we had to go to Walmart. We had to fix our tire, which actually turned out to be perfectly fine. Nothing was wrong with the tire. I think it was just all the weight in the car that messed it up. But yeah, but we went fishing. We came back. The sun went down. Had dinner. Had some hamburgers. a lot of food. Like I didn't go to bed till 10 because I wanted to sit by the fire and just kind of relax and chill with my family. I crawl into bed. I knock out. I fall asleep. I want to pause this joyful music because it gets creepy. But I go to bed. I wake up like midnight because my cousins decided to shut every car door they could. And all the lights went off and everything. Like, okay, whatever. I fall back. I wake up. Let me see. I wake up. And all I hear is this loud, like down the mountain range, something. What? It sounded quite a ways, but it went, you know, I don't know how to describe it or imitate the sound, but it was like, think of like a bloodhound bark, right? Like a couple barks, you know, something like that, right? And then a whine, like a dog whine, and then a wail. And I'm not talking like I don't like maybe like I'm talking like cryptic wail, like or probably more like an elk, I guess would be a close thing to it. Because if you ever hear like an elk, like you know, it was like a mix of that, and it transferred that, and that went on all fucking night. And I don't know what it was, because if it was a dog, right? If it was a dog, it was either lost or stuck in a cage. And I don't know why anyone in their right mind would be like, okay, why, if this is my dog, why is it, why am I not shutting it up? You know what I mean? But it went barking all night long, all night long. Just you know, I can't do it right? But it just was weird. It was the weirdest thing I ever saw. I'm sitting in my because I don't want to freak out my girlfriend, because my girlfriend gets freaked out. She'll do anything she can to fucking fix it, right? But I'm sitting there like, what the fuck? What is that? It wasn't like maybe a fox. I don't think it was a fox though. It was loud, like loud. It wasn't coyotes yelping either. The yelping, you know, it wasn't like that. It was, you know, it sounded like it was getting beat up or something. But in my mind, my fucked up, creepy mind, I was like, no way, this is a dog. This isn't a dog. You know what this is? This is some sort of. It wasn't a Bigfoot howl either. No, I don't know. I guess it could have been. I don't know if Bigfoot barks though, but I've never heard it. Like, and I don't know. This is the Appalachian Mountains. Anything can be up there. But we were, but like, I'm gonna look up and see if I can find anything close to what I heard, because I just don't. I don't know. But before I do that, I want to. What was I saying? But no, it was just. Oh yeah, what I thought in my mind, I was like, this is a creature, because the only reason I'm thinking this is because the rain started to come in. There was more rain coming in, and it felt that. Like, I think all animals can feel that or notice that, and the noise got further away from where we were, and I was like, okay, that's why I stopped like worrying as much, because like, okay, the rain's kind of protecting me, all right, whatever. Because it did sound, it was sounded like it was going like in circles, like in the range. It sounded like it was going in circles. So I was just kind of like laying in bed, like, but yeah, I don't know what it, but in my mind, my brain was like, this is a creature of some kind trying to imitate a dog that is getting wounded or like fought and dying, to lure either humans or other dogs to it. So that's my second evidence to this conclusion, is because we had our dog with us, and our dog will like yip or like like growl a little bit if anything, like any noise, you know, comes up, right? Like if the door gets tapped on, or like the house like creaks, you know, something like that, right? But she didn't make a fucking sound. didn't sound off nothing. I kind of like what I could see of her is she's like a dark small dog, and it was black. It was night, you know. I can see nothing. But what I can see with her, she was just kind of like, I won't notice it, you know, laying down. It was just one animal. It just came from one source, you know. But let me see if I can find something. Hmm. Let me try. You hear this? Baby husky. Kind of. This was kind of close. Not no. Hold on. This might be it here. This might be it here. Not this one. Not this one. Okay, that was kind of close. I'll say that was kind of close. That was like a dog, like whine, howling, kind of. But it was like, it was bark, bark, bark. The whine, and then that weird ass howl. Let me get like an elk howl. Elk. It like every time it barked and whined, at the end of it sounded like that. It was just that high pitch, just what the fuck, you know? Because it echoed like that. It echoed like that. That's where I'm like, what the fuck? Because I would have thought the same. It was just a dog like fighting or barking or something, or like just lost. But every time it would bark, bark, bark. It would and then it would go bark, bark, bark. And towards the end of it would. I'm telling you, dude, that shit was freaky. And I was just laying there. It's not real. It's not real. What they say, you know, because I didn't even like, because of my mind, you know, like I hear stories about the Appalachian Mountains all the time, right? It's like, don't ever go outside when you hear something. Don't ever not acknowledge it when you hear something. Just don't. It's not real, you know? And I'm like, I'm sitting there in a tent. I'm telling you, a tent. And I'm just like, I'm going to die. I'm going to die. Could be a fox. What does the fox say? Fox noises. Ugh. Need more fox noise.
Hey, little lamb.
Fox noises. Scream. You talking about that one? I have like a little spinning thing over here. I just saw the movement. I was like, fuck. No, I mean what I'm hearing here is like I would have thought this was like, yeah, a human scream. Yeah. Like that, I would have been like, no, That's like a human scream. But I don't know, man. I've been trying to look and see what I could hear. That dog was pretty close. The help, but every time at the end, it just sounded so cryptic to me. You know what I mean? It sounded that weird, like, like I was like, oh god. But I don't know, man. I don't know what I heard. That's not the only thing that happened that night, though. All right, listen to this. I actually pulled out paint to help describe. Let me go live. Let me open my camera. Let me display capture. I have paint open. All right. I'm gonna show you what's going on here. What's going on? Where's like the? I'll make my tool bigger. Right. So here's like the road. Right. Here's like the little trail that you come up on your car. There's like a loop over here. You know, we have a little gazebo. You know, little gazebo stand. This is one campground. This is the other, right? This is where I am. This is me right here, right? Yeah, there's another campground up here, another one over here. This is all family. And this too, family. So this is all family. So this is all count for. Uh, there is mostly I get a big mostly woods right here, right? Each between one, there's like a couple trees. There's more woods over here. There's a big patch. This is all woods behind me. Okay, can you hear me? Are you getting all this? Are you guys taking notes? This is all here. There's a little patch of woods right here. A little patch. And this was also open to us. This was empty. Okay. Well, it was a way. It was like a bunch. I don't even remember over here. And the other campgrounds like over here, right? But everything's around me. Okay. My tent, right, is so we had like this big old double decker tent, right? We had this tent, right? Here's our car, right? Car. And we had this tent here, right? That would come out on here. But out here we had a separate room that we could go into and it would still be covered by tent, and then you can exit out this way, right? So I'm sleeping in here. This is where I'm sleeping. Let me draw a little ahead. Right? I'm sleeping here. My girlfriend's right here. We're cuddling and stuff, Dog's right here. And we're just kind of chilling, right? It's raining, the howling's away. So I'm like, okay, cool. It's raining. Right. And down here, so back here, this is just a drop off down the mountain, right? It's just cliff. Right. And I'm like, okay, weird, right? Like, not like that's understandable. You're in a mountain thing, there's gonna be drop offs everywhere. I think this was a whole ridge because everything around here was all kind of like we were at the like peak and everything else kind of sloped down from us, right? But I swear to God, I swear to shit biscuits. Get in there. Let me get some. I swear, I see an orange, like. So yeah, we are. This is where I'm sleeping, right? Where I'm sleeping, chilling. I'm having a night. I already hear this dog barking, and this dog's barking down here as well. The dog's down here. I'm like, okay, whatever, and I'm just kind of like, okay, it's just rain now. I can probably fall asleep. I'm laying there with my eyes open. I see just this a bright light like on the face of my tent, like not bright, but like a dim orange light just shine and then fade away on that side of my tent. And I'm like laying there, like trying to do math in my head. I'm like, no one's over there. There is not a soul that way. There has never been lights that way ever since my time being here. What the fuck? You know? So I'm like, what? And I'm like, oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm just sitting there like, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. And what am I supposed to do? If I'm supposed to like get up and like go defend my area, where I could go in my car, and then I'm gonna sit in the car and see whatever's fucking out there, and it's gonna stare at me, be like, hey, hey, you know, and like try to get in my car. But and my also my girlfriend locks her doors, so I mean, I don't know. It's if I had to wake her up and then have her unlock the car, we'd be dead. You know, it would take a good like 10 minutes just to find the keys. So I'm like, what the hell? Why is there this orange light? I'm like, okay, and it goes away. It doesn't happen again. Oh, thinking about it, my cousins are sleeping here. Here's my cousins, right? One of them could have went into the woods to pee and then accidentally flashed, but I don't remember any of them having an orange light. Like maybe their phones, but I don't remember any orange light at all. It was orange, right? And I was like, what the fuck? You know? Second creepy thing that happened, right? Is all night. Well, not all night. Well, yeah, most of the night. When the rain came in and the dog barking was gone, I heard like, so more trees here. Oh shit. You button. More trees here and stuff, you know. All night I keep hearing like gravel crunching footsteps just no, my tent was red and tan. And but like it was so dark that like the light, no. I don't think light would have it wouldn't have affected the color of the light because the light came in like it wasn't like light shining in and the light shining in my tent was orange. It was the light shining on the tent was orange, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? Because usually if you shine a light, like if I were to shine a light on the tent, it would have been white. I have a white light. But yeah, no, I don't know. But yeah, I heard like these crunch, like the crunching of gravel footsteps, just like going on up or something all night, just like this. I was like, maybe I'm crazy, you know, and like maybe it's just the rain because it is raining. I tell you, it's raining, and like my brain's like, okay, I'm trying to do it in my head, trying to figure out what the hell's going on. And in my head, I'm like, okay, maybe it's like the trees are just collecting water and they're just dropping. This is probably likely what it was. And like maybe the trees are just collecting water and dropping it right outside my tent, making it sound like crunchy footsteps, right? I'm like, okay. I'm like, maybe I'm just so scared from the dog barking that my brain is trying to make sense of what is happening outside, right? I'm already freaked out. So yeah, and then so I'm laying here, I'm like, damn, I gotta pee. I gotta pee so bad. Because I've been holding in this piss ever since the dog's been barking. And I'm like, I am in like it was hurting. It was hurt. Like I had so much bladder pressure that my ass was shit. What the fuck did I had so much pressure that I was leaking gas out of my booty. Okay. So so I'm like, okay. So I shift around. I'm finally had it. I can't take it anymore. I get up. I'm like, baby. She me moving wakes her up, you know, because we're on an air mattress. I'm like, babe, I gotta pee. You know, she's like, just okay, go out there. She tells me just to go in here. Right. So oh yeah. Let me just get a here, do calligraphy. So yeah, I'm like, okay, whatever. There's a bottle. I pee in a bottle, you know, halfway. And then I'm like, okay, I have more pee. I have to pee more. So then I'm like, fuck it. I grab, like, we had a little like tray to put food in. We made any. So I'm peeing in this. And I pissed in there. And then she gets up. She's like, listen, I gotta fucking pee too. So she goes in there too and starts pissing. So this room now smells and reeks of piss. Why the fuck am I saying this online? Oh fuck. I feel embarrassed now. Oh shit. Let's cut this out. Cut it. Cut it. um yeah, this room just now stinks because I'll say I peed it, you know? I don't mind if I pee in there. Yeah. But yeah, we had to go, right? So and then we lay back. We kind of this was our last position, but our first position we were here. But anyway, I so we're laying back down, and I'm like, okay, we'll go back to sleep. She tries to ask me questions about it. Like, did you what was that? Did you hear that? Did you hear that dog? I'm like, baby, don't talk. You know where the fuck we are right now? Do you not know the fucking rules? The rules of the mountain? You don't draw attention to it. So we lay back down. I'm still like kind of like, okay. The rain still kind of sounds like footsteps to me. And I'm like crunching, right? And I'm like, what the okay. I'm freaking out. Okay, I can't sleep. My girlfriend's trying to comfort me. She's like, listen, I can't sleep either. You know, she starts playing on her phone. But she gets up later and she's well, like, okay, but so all night I'm like, wait, I'm like, okay. I'm trying to fall asleep as best as I can. I just can't. Right. I don't know what that noise was. But I'm like, okay, what the fuck? Right. So when we flipped over, right, I heard all the noises over here. But now what I'm hearing is hear more. Just footsteps. But the thing that really fucking shocked my ass and like got me like breathing heavy again and freaking out was I literally and there's like I woke up that next morning too and I looked at this area and it's a big kind of forest area and I hear like coming from this side and it's just coming straight towards our tent and then it just stops and then it goes and fades away and I'm like what the fuck was that and I'm like what am I hearing, why is there crunching, what that sounds like. I'm trying to like because I'm a logic person. Like I like to do ghost hunting. You know, we have a ghost video hunting coming up, and I like to disprove what I hear, right? And I know some of you are gonna be like, dude, it was just rain. I was like, okay, yeah, I get it. My head can make sense of my head will confuse me by making sense of noises that it doesn't understand, right? The same thing with your eyes, right? If your eyes, when people say they see a face, it's just because there are some objects it's trying to make sense of what it sees. But when you're sitting in complete darkness, it doesn't like, and I think it's the same for your ears. If your ears can't really focus on anything, it's going to sound weird and things. But I tell you that these were footsteps moving towards my tent, not just in scattered areas, towards, right? That's where I'm like, okay, what the what? What the hell? You know, I can't explain to you. So, and I thought I was all, and I was like, okay, you know what? I'll ask her in the morning, sun's out, if she heard something like that, because maybe I'm just freaking out. You know what she does? She wakes up and she's like, she wakes up, looks at it like kind of like, wakes, did not get any sleep. Did, what was that? And I'm like, what are you talking about? The dog? And she's like, no, the footsteps. I was like, okay, I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy. I'm like, oh, I'm not insane, you know? And I'm like, what the nuts, you know? And I'm just like, fuck, okay. Thank God I'm not the only one. We kind of whisper and chatter about it. Like, can't even, I don't even know what it was. Yeah, I heard that too. So we try to go back to sleep for like, I think it's at this point. So like the dog barking, I'm pretty sure started around 3 in the morning. And then it rained for a while. And then when we took a pee, it was about like 4-ish, maybe 5, almost 5, I think it was. So this all happened. So this is around like 5:30, right? When this all happened, at the end of it. But around this time, I don't like, maybe it was somebody else. Maybe it was other campers, right? But I didn't, usually people drive up because there was a lot of people driving up and down this road just to see. I think they were just trying to explore or use the bathroom. That's okay. I'll get to that in a second. I'll get to animals in a second. I'll get to the animals in a second. But I don't like, so I was just laying there and I don't think my girlfriend heard this. I'm like sitting here and I'm like, hear this woman go, like, uh-huh. She does it twice. Either it was either like right, like this is not a one-to-one drawing, right? You know, my art skill is a little low, but it was either up by the trail, like in these woods, just twice, just uh-huh. And then the dude's voice went, just, and that was it. Didn't hear him walk up, didn't hear him come from anywhere, just those two voices. It almost kind of sounded like it came from this way too. Like they were trying, and I was like, in my brain, okay, am I crazy? I don't know. It could have been like my sister and her husband, because they left real early. They left way before we got up, right? Could have been them trying to be quiet. I don't know, man. But I can't explain it. I don't know. I don't know what happened. I couldn't tell you. It was the worst night of my life. The worst, like, no, probably not the worst night of my life, but it was a scary night. And I was like, what is going on? Because okay. And then we woke up that morning, right? And, people were packing up and everything was getting thrown around. I was like, okay, what? I wake up like this, yada, and stuff. Oh, fuck. Like what? So me being like, now that the sun came out and we are like, okay, I can get up and leave. I can get out of my tent. I come over in this area. And I'm not a tracker, so maybe I'm crazy, like maybe I'm just numb, but I like search. I go in this area and I'm like looking at the ground because it has just rained. And if anybody or anything would have walked in that place, you would have been like, okay. I'm like, okay, I'm trying to look around, see stuff. All I can see is like mostly like water droplets, right? Like, and like almost packs of water droplets, which is weird. So maybe the tree collecting rain thing's accurate, but like have it in that pattern is just freaky, right? And then I could have sworn I saw like a dog print. And I'm trying to think. Riley just asked me if it was deer, elk, or bear. I did not see anything close to where I thought I heard the noises were at. You know what I mean? I didn't really look in the woods or anything. I did take a fat piss in the woods because I was like, fuck you, woods. Here's my pee. It was kind of like a revenge piss almost. So, yeah. Um, if you want to know, I did it. I did here. I'll draw another here. I peed like right here, kind of like a revenge pee. But yeah, no, I tried to look for anything, and the closest I could think, it was like a dog print, right? It was, and it might have been Joopy's, or it might have been the dog we had with us, and it was like this small, like, it wasn't even, but it wasn't as small as her paws, right? It was a pretty normal dog size, not like a wolf. I think a wolf paw would be much bigger, right? I've never seen a wolf paw. And I'm trying to think if it was a raccoon, but I can't even, like, because raccoons almost look like human paws, right? They have like tiny, elongated paw prints, right? And I don't think it was a bear because bears have five, right? It was definitely four and a big one. It was like a middle like paw and then four. And I'm pretty sure bears have five, right? And that raccoons are elongated. Then deer and elk are like hooves. So I did see another weird thing. It was like a hoof print. You know how like they're pretty small. Like a hoof print's like this, right? It was like a hoof print like this, like spread it out. I don't know if deer can do that or not, but if they can, okay, maybe it was a deer. I don't know, man. It was just a terrible night of sleep, and then we had to drive. Bear would be big too. Yeah, that was my thing that my lady was saying too. Is she said if it was any sort of animal, right, or something, we would have heard it breathing at least. Oh no. Um, yeah, I just don't know what it was. Um, my brain farting. Sorry, someone walked in. Sister walked in. I want to ask for the vacuum. But yeah, I don't like. I couldn't see any prints. I didn't see any human prints either. So yeah, but yeah, after that we were like, okay, we quickly packed up and dude, packing up a wet tent is like the worst too. I'll tell you what. Don't you say that. You can't say it followed me home. Don't you say that. That was my sister. You can't say that followed you home. No, I would have been hearing shit. I think it was crow. There were a lot of crows too. And so maybe the crows were jumping around, making so much noise to freak us out. Because we did kind of take their food because they're in the gazebo over here. Can I move this? How do I move? The middle mouse? Nope. Zoom out. Oh, I zoom out. Zoom out. Nope. Nope. Where's the yeah, this gazebo over here. We had to take their food. What is that? Oh, ha ha ha. Why is that? Why is there a kanji with that? Nice. That's weird. Where were you? Controlled scroll? What? Control scroll? Uh, uh, oh, now I'm zoomed. Oh, I did it on here. Now I don't know how to zoom out. Chat's very zoomed in. Oh no. Whoopsie. How do I undo it? Riley, help me. Help, please. Uh Zoom. Okay. Reset zoom. There we go. I fixed it. Whew, don't ever tell me to control scroll. Okay. But yeah, this gazebo here, and they were like, where were? Yeah, they were. We put their food away, and maybe they got pissed and were like mad at us. But I'm like, hey, that's the way the woods, man. So I don't know. I don't know what happened that night. I couldn't like. It was just not fun. But the worst thing was driving back home during that, and I feel so bad for my lady because she drive the whole way mostly. No, I'm just gonna say she drive the whole, and I am so thankful to have someone like her. And I'm baby, if you're listening to this, I'm so sorry that you had to drive the whole way back, and I will make it up for when we go on our next trip. But yeah, no. Even though she likes to drive because she gets car sick, so whatever. But yeah, no, I drove 9 hours back, and I could not. I drove like an hour because, and then that hour I was like, you know, it was something. No, it was a night. It was a night, and I just can't even explain what went on. And will we go back? Probably, but we're gonna get a cabin. we're gonna get. They had like little. They had like a motel, like a couple, like a probably a mile away or something. Not like a mile. It was on camp. It was in the campsite, like a little motel or cabin you can get. And we're probably gonna do that next time. And we'll just drive up to meet family and hang out with them if we want. And other than that, we'll be done. Oh yeah. Um. Yeah. No. Tell me what you got. Like, have you guys? Anyone who's watching this, have you ever had any weird experiences in the Appalachian Mountains? Let me know. All right. Because I just don't. I couldn't tell you what happened. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna. Yeah, it was just a weird trip, and I just could not. Hmm. Our armadillo. We were in like the northern part of like where Kentucky, but it was called Breaks Interstate Park. We were in Breaks Interstate Park. If that makes sense. You just a quick Google, you'll find it. It's literally like the it's like the corner of Virginia on top where Kentucky is, and I think West Virginia. Right there. But yeah, no, we saw that. Yeah. Yeah, it was a crazy, it was just it was a night. It was something. I just couldn't yeah, I didn't get any sleep. I just sucked. And that's probably why I'm pretty tired and it feels like I haven't been here in ever. I haven't streamed in forever. So if you like it when I'm streaming, hit that like button. Hit subscribe. Also I wanted to say this is more of a note to my future self. Are armadillos in the mountains? Can they do mountain climates? Armadillos, but who knows what it was. Yeah. Here's my thought of what it was. I thought it was aliens. I thought it was aliens. If you really want to know my opinion, I thought it was aliens. That's the vibe I was getting from it. I was like, nah, this shit was aliens. Because like the only reason I think that is because the orange light. I can't explain. Like the orange light come out of nowhere, and then I start hearing footsteps. I'm like, maybe it's alien. Maybe it's aliens. Who knows? Who knows? I need to get a haircut. Gotta schedule that too. What was I gonna say? Yeah. No. I'm just exhausted. I've been exhausted for a while. Got a lot of stuff. Oh yeah, I was gonna say future self note. I need to come and like just do a little edit. I started a new class, so hopefully push to do that. Yeah, you're welcome. All right, it looked like my mouth was delayed. Yeah, no, I need to start splitting these streams up and make them into videos. You know what I mean? No, I definitely thought it was aliens. I thought it was aliens. Because my girlfriend was saying they were like big and spread out. They were like loud and spread out footsteps. You know? And I was like, okay. So like someone with like a wide step is what she was getting from it. Okay, that is weird. That is weird. But no. Yeah, and then I came home and hung out with my lady. We just had a good night. Good afternoon. Had a good time. Yeah, and yesterday another story. If you guys want another story, let me know. If you don't, we can just move on. We got another story. Yesterday was Oliver Tree's birthday. So me, Keegan, and Joe, or me, Little Sauerkraut, and Joe Mama, which is Keegan's brother, right? We went out, and I guess so. I had no idea. I don't know nothing about, like, I know Oliver Tree has done a bunch of, his name is Oliver Tree, right? I've heard his songs before, of course. I just never got really into him or anything, like, ever before. But apparently to Joe Mama, Joe Mama is the person tagged in the title, Joe Mama Lamau, right? But apparently he is very I guess Oliver Tree was like a inspiration for him and stuff, and everything made him very, you know, like who he is today. And I'm like, all right, awesome, dude, hell yeah, that's great. Uh-oh, the girlfriend. No, she's not. Is she watching the video? Love you, baby. Hope she doesn't rewind. You know, got her present there. But yeah. Ooh, my arms don't work like that. I was about to break this chair. But yeah, so Oliver Tree's birthday was yesterday, and we actually did, or Joe Mama had this idea of doing like an honorable video for him, like just having this cool like video. I don't have the video installed, sadly. I meant to do that before, but I can probably plug it in real quick, pull some stuff up. Let me know if you want me to do that. Just let me know. But I think, let me check TikTok. Let me mute the browser. Trying to breathe. This is a challenge, TikTok. But yeah, so we did a whole like honorable thing for him and made this like big what's it called, like memorial video for him. And I'll say that was fun. That was the most fun I've had in a minute. Just doing something silly out with friends, because that was like, so like I guess the big thing with like him was that he just did stuff to have fun, you know. Everyone was trying to get it through. The whole video. No, yeah, no, we just did like a little video collage for him, and it was really fun. I haven't had that much fun in a long time, but I was just the cameraman, which was awesome. Maybe next stream I'll pull out a bunch of extra videos. I want Joe Mama to get as much stuff as he can. I don't, you know. Let me look him up. Go. Okay, maybe let me go on YouTube. Go to subscribe to Joe Mama and Little Sauerkraut. Also, Two Boys One Spirit group channel. Joe Mama. I literally have time. Oh dear. 28. Hold on. I have to look. Okay. Stream setting. Mama, Mao, you. Sorry, I'm just trying to get in here. Filters, distribution channels. Ugh. I don't know why I can't. Find them here. Okay. You posted it yet? I'm curious to see if he. Okay, here. This is a good video. Just okay. So this is Joe Mama, also aka Isaac, which is my buddy's I'm gonna full screen. Ah, not that one. My buddy's. Yeah, he was gonna do. If he got 1,000 likes, he'll dress up in a suit and dance in front of Oliver for memory of Oliver Tree, which was fun. And we actually did that, and it was great. Deadass. But yeah. No, let me see if I can get. Let me close this. But yeah, we actually had. I don't know. It was. I'm just trying to hype it up in some way because it was really fun to do, and I really would like to do it. I was just a cameraman, and we did. It was just we just did a bunch of silly stuff, and it was such a fun time, and it was just kind of relaxing. And I wanted to talk a little bit about like. That's why I brought up earlier about the like recording out in front of people is like having like that all that like just crazy stuff, you know. I was just it was nice because there wasn't a lot of people there, but we still had a little social anxiety from doing it. You guys did not hear anything from that video, so I'll find the one. TikTok.com. Please don't. So here's part of the video that we made. This is like a rough draft up here. Trying to see. Oh yeah, can I go here? I want to see if he edited it yet. Oh. Yeah. What's this? Didn't even see this. Oh. Oh shit. Oh god, I can't. I'm trying to look at this. Cute. It looks like he hasn't posted it yet, but hey, go to Joe Mama Lamau YouTube. I think he said he was gonna make a TikTok for it, but I think he's gonna make a bigger video on YouTube. Go check him out. You can see he's been doing a lot of Oliver Tree stuff. I guess he was a really big inspiration for him, and it was just fun to make this video for him. Or record this video for him, I should say. I didn't make the video, but I was the cameraman, so it was really nice. A fun time meeting him for the first time. I've talked to him online. I never saw him in person, but yeah. Let me get back to try not to show everything to use TikTok. Oh, Keegan just texted me that little tease of the video is popping off. Good fucking shots, man. Love that slow ping. I'll show you what I need. Yeah, I think I can just. Okay. You guys here? All right, let's get you guys hearing. Can I maximize this video? I'm coming. West Coast, I'm coming. Okay. Live. I wish I could make this bigger. Actually, let's. But I can't. Display. Rebami and Rebami. Sure. There we go. Perfect. So this is. I helped make this video. And if you like it, let me know if you like it. West Coast, I'm coming home. I wish I would get rid of the blue when I started it. West Coast, I'm coming home. Take me back to California, right where I started from. California, that's where I lived my whole life. California, bury me there when I die. Take me back to California. Distance feels like it kills. From San Francisco to the Hollywood Hills. California, that's West Coast, I'm coming home. That was, yeah. So that was the video. Well, this is the rough draft, I'll say. Maybe I'll play the full one. Or actually, you guys go see it yourselves when it comes out on Joe Mama Lamau YouTube. I think it's just Joe Mama. I don't know why it says YouTube, but you should just be able to click that at. But yeah, no, it was just. I just want to say it was really fun doing that, and I don't know nothing about Oliver Tree. Like I didn't know like what he was about. You know, I just heard his one music play in my store constantly. Stop. And it was, what song was it? It was the one where it's about like going crazy and stuff, and I was like, okay, I am kind of going. But oh yeah, life goes on and on and on and on and on. Yeah, and I was like, okay, I don't want to hear this song anymore. I'm just throwing boxes. Yeah, no, that was rough. Yeah, we it was a good time. It was a really good time, and it was fun to get that knowledge of like trying to get good shots and everything. It was a really good experience for me because I can, I can use that to get like good footage and everything. And this is done with the GoPro, or not a GoPro, but like the DJI Action 4. So it worked out pretty well, and it worked, and it was fun, and it was a great time. What was I saying? I was saying something. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, and that's kind of all I really want to just blab about. I feel like you guys like the blabbing a little bit, right? And if you don't, you don't. That's fine. But yeah, no, it was just a really fun. I mean, we went down there, and there was like, there was like no one there. It was really nice for like the first time to be out recording with like doing recording videos. But I remember doing it. It's I think it's better to do it with people. But if you're by yourself, it's so awkward just trying to talk to a camera by yourself. It is not fun. I mean, it was awkward. It was awkward starting this, trying to talk to the camera all day. I have not shut up once. I don't think this whole stream. I don't think I've said not. I don't think I've gone silent a single time. proud of myself for that. I'm also trying to learn how to use GIMP instead of, because so for my thumbnails, I use Adobe Express, which is nice. It gets the job done. But I feel like I feel like I should be able to do more with thingy. So I don't know. Let me close this. I think I can turn off this browser now. And let's get playing some games. I think we're just gonna play Final Fantasy. I haven't really gotten any feedback on what other games we want to play. So I have seen Riley has talked about what's it called? Chameleon something about chameleons. I know he's talked about that, and I think I just saw him on it or something on Discord. What's it called? Mecha Chameleon. Yeah. He was on it 7 days ago. The new player in Discord. So I'll definitely probably consider playing that. And we got to do that at some time where there's a bunch of people. Because I guess we could do it online, but I don't know. Online freaks me out because people stress me out. He says as a live streaming person, I like to have more control, of the situation I'm in. But yeah, so we have a good, let me do the math, 20 minutes. That'd be 2 hours and 20 minutes left to play Final Fantasy. So let's get in there and play some Final Fantasy. I did say I was going to level up Samurai to kick the lady's ass, but from the time I said that to now, I only gained 1 level. So we're not going to do that. We're not going to do that. Can I update my title from here? Or do I have to do that on my thing? Because now I just want to put playing Final Fantasy. That's all I'm doing now. It might lag here a bit. It lagged earlier today, and I don't know why, because this game is not like I think it's getting better, but it's not a hard game to run, which is why I like it, because I can play it on my crappy 2060. But yeah, I said we would oh no. It's not picking up the game now. Literally tested this earlier. Why are you not picking up the game? Properties. Why are you not listening? Wait, is it because I'm in game? Is this better? Do you like this more? Oh, I literally tested this earlier and it was working fine. I guess I'm gonna have to play desktop audio. Maybe that thing needs an update. Maybe that plugin needs an update or something. That's annoying. Anyway, I can hear the game. All right. Yeah, so we're gonna continue the main story. I really want to get caught up before the end of the year, so I'm ready to play the new expansion. I think that'd be really fun for me to do an expansion for the first time, like when everyone else is doing instead of trying to play catch up. Because I guess the the expansion I'm going into is going to be free, so yay. Which is fine. But yeah, so for those who want to play Final Fantasy, you can play up to Shadowbringers now. There you go. Merry Christmas. All right. Yeah, I had to go pick up a new Wondrous Trials. But yeah, my Samurai only gained like 1 level, so we're not gonna... I could beat her up with the Gunbreaker, and it would be pretty cool too. And it might work and probably look a lot more badass than slapping her with a book. So we're gonna do that. Because Gunbreaker is my tank. It's my second class, I think. But my heart belongs to Summoner, always. Gonna go. Othod. Is it loud? It's loud for me. I do this. Is that gonna affect anything? Okay. I'm so mad that it was totally working earlier and then it just didn't want to now. So whatever. Fine. I don't care. Yeah, we'll just gunblade. I'm so glad that they're fixing all this too, because this is too many buttons for my little brain, my old man brain. All right, kick some butt. Yeah, let's kick some ass. Kick some booty. I guess I probably could have gone pick up Reaper or something too if I wanted to. Wait, she's the Thaumaturge anyway. I could have totally. Done book fighting.
This spot shall serve as well as any. I shall enjoy this Han.
Is this truly necessary? Have you no peaceable way of making decisions?
Speak not of peace. You stand before proud warriors of the Dathal. In the heat of battle, your souls burn brightest.
Let's kick ass.
We lay low the strong that we may rise higher. That is our way, the way of might. There is no other.
Oh, they do not want for conviction.
Why was that so close to my ears, you stole? Stop it.
Indeed. It's what makes them such dangerous enemies. And such useful allies.
Enough talk! It is time to fight!
I could have totally kicked her ass with a book. It would have made. I thought she had like a giant spear. But I guess I'll whip out my fucking gunblade and kick some booty. You know, why not, right? That's just fucking cool. I think the gun is pretty badass. Let's dance. I totally forgot how to play this class, but you know, we're doing it, baby. We're doing it. Oh shit balls. Is that it? Is that already done with you? Okay. Oh. That was kind of badass. I'll give it to you.
In death do our souls sing!
Oh shit. Oh shit. I bet this was a trial at some point. I bet this was a trial when it first came out or something. They would have done something like this, but now they're like, nah, we'll just do one thing. I probably don't need to stay away out of her thing, right? Oh, is it almost over again? It was pure bliss. Stop. Something actually, I don't mean to diss my lady. That's something she was like, I love fighting you. I love it when you get mad at me. That's something she would totally say. Like, yeah. I was not paying attention to those guys. You guys want some of this? Kind of glad I chose to do the tank because I feel like I am taking a lot of damage a little bit. I also would have been able to take care of these things a lot sooner. Oh shit. You still mad at me?
In death do our souls sing. In death do our souls sing.
Cool thing about the Gunblade, he heals himself a lot, apparently. You know, I didn't realize how much he healed himself, but he does. And it's nice. Your eyes dim. Are you done? You done yet? You done? I will fight. I'm not gonna kill you. You're crazy. You're crazy, lady. What's that? Meteor impact? Oh my god. You're fucking insane.
In death do our souls sing.
Shit balls. I heal myself.
In death do our souls sing.
Did I lose? Okay, cool. I survived the meteor blast.
Yes, yes! Not since the Nardum has my soul burned so.
You're getting off to this. You need to stop.
Come, we have only just begun.
Lady. Where are you getting all this power from?
Enough! You were
Uh-oh.
not granted leave to set the steppe ablaze.
Uh-oh.
Well, well, the sun has come out to play.
Be gone, Moonstruck Oranir! I am busy!
Fool of a Dothal! Have you forgotten the face of your master already? The sun will never set! From his seat on high, he reigns over all, now and forever.
I'm gonna go even further beyond. Is he gonna join the fight now? Oh
Yet what
man.
should he find here but a battle to determine the fate of the steppe? A battle waged without his blessing. This will not stand.
Uh-oh.
You, Doman! You who come to petition the warriors of this land, forget that all Nama's children are wards of the Oranir. As first among my brothers, your petition is mine alone to judge.
These words are as wind from a horse's backside. Plentiful, but your axe sings more sweetly. Let her speak for you.
Insolent child, you will learn your place!
Forgive me, Brother Magni, but we have an arrangement with the Dothal. We will not abide any interruptions.
So be it. The sun will pass judgment on all. Daidakul, join me.
Whoa. Oh.
The sun is in good company. We may dance alone.
Okay, it would have been so cool if I had the book out like Let's Dance. The Gunblade's cool too. Gunblade. I mean, the Gunblade's sick.
Beg not for mercy, for you will have none. Bear witness to the power and the glory of Azim!
I just hear him stepping. Yep. Yeah. He's like, dude, can you shut up? I'm monologuing here. Ah.
Constantly at each other's throats like rabid dogs. Gods, I'm turning into her.
Who's her?
I have not the patience for this. But if we must fight, let us at least be brief. Come.
Okay, you Stola. Okay. Am I gonna play as your Stola? Wait, am I? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh! Or am I playing? Wait, hold on. Oh my god, I'm playing as your Stola. Let's go. I'm a cat girl. The best one yet. I'll take care of the thingy. Stone. Ah. Ow. Yeah, I only have 4 moves. I tried to get out of there.
Bow down before me!
Oh shit. Oh shit. I'm supposed. Oh, okay. Oh, I can take out one. That makes a lot more sense. Okay, I'm safe now. I got you.
Lord, die!
I'm so zoned in right now, sorry. I'm not talking.
Bow down before me!
Oh shit, you got him.
Lord, die! Bow down before me! tremble before the sun.
Oh, what was that about? We're just supposed to focus on him.
Let us be about it.
Oh. What? Every step you take shall be. Every move you make, the sun sees all. Now fall. Active time maneuver. Time to finish this.
Aoife, to me. Have at you.
What the fuck? Why can't I do that? Wrong pipe. I was trying to breathe. Like, what's up, guys? Nah, I kicked her ass. For sure, for sure.
Never have I felt such bliss in defeat.
Weird.
'Twas a battle to burn soul and flesh to ash. We Dothal will lend you our strength as promised. Narma's power is yours to wield.
Alright, cool.
What does the sun say to that?
Why'd you go Irish all of a sudden?
The sun is not driven by base motives such as yours. But they have been judged and found worthy. It is the way of the Oranir to accord recognition and respect to the strong. You have made sufficient proof of your strength. The sun shall answer your call.
You have our thanks. We are glad to call you allies.
You? By what are you called?
Me? Or you stole
You stole her. Why?
Are you my Nama?
I beg your pardon?
He likes you.
In battle, you shone with all the majesty of the full moon's light. Your healing touch, the embodiment of the Dusk Mother's love. Long had I wondered if my Nama might not be a woman of the steppe. Beholding you, I am all but certain.
He's infatuated. He loves him a cat girl, I'll tell you what.
Now, look into my eyes. Could it be? Could you be?
He's gonna be like, nah, dude.
I am. Not interested, little son. Try again when you've become a man.
Damn. Damn. Oh no. Not the birds.
sun. Crave you salve to soothe the ache. Fire to sear the wound in your heart.
We have wasted enough time here. Siren awaits for word of our success.
I fucking love this game's awesome. Yo, what's good? I kicked ass. The mole will make such Swordman's weak, though you gladly stand with you. The steepy is our home, and will defend you with all our being. Yo, my heartfelt thanks. We kicked a bunch of ass out there. This is a fun place to be. I'd rather be here. God's willing, you may marry me whenever you want. Ha ha ha. A gunshot? What's going on? I don't think you enough. Ding, 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 ding. Complete. Back to the summer. Angie face. Could see the Aether floor once more. And their request. I don't know. Was power to use. The Aether flow as planned. All that remains is to have the ironworkers and engineers do their work. Ruins, come, let us return to the house of the crooked coin. I need to adjust my seat. Oh, it's already all the way full. Oh, okay. Need it. I feel like I'm hearing something. I can't hear it. That makes sense. Okay. All right. Let us continue forward and onward. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. These weren't here before, were they? These are new, aren't they? Am I crazy? I shall begin at once. Okay. This sounds like a dungeon or something, like a raid. What happened?
Did it work?
I don't know.
It did. Ether may flow freely to the burn once more.
Sweet. Are you smiling at me? I'm taking it. Stop. Do not pretend to understand what you did, Stola, but you did it. Thanks to you and Tony, of course, we have taken a momentous step towards securing our defenses. Now, as much I believe the rest is in order, we should probably make haste back to the Enclave. Agreed. The others may already have returned from their missions. I was okay, as do I. I was like, why are we waiting here then? Let's fucking go. You know, never take me. You know, never wait for me. You just keep going where you want to go. Yeah. What is this place? The Doman Enclave. I don't think it's ever like there. You know what I mean? Every time I click on the let's go here. Where's the isn't there like a fast travel button or something? No. Is it T? Is it Y? It is no, that's fishing log. What's this? Duty finder I, inventory O. Social. Solo. E. Does these do anything? I'm just trying to. Nope. Maps. Course FGH. Okay, well, world may never know. Shit. What is it? There is one button that makes you walk. And it's terrifying when you don't know which one. What about equal? Oh. You guys should probably do that, huh? Alright, let me in. Let me in, nerd. Now let's say, what's up? Judging by your triumphant expressions, I take it all went well. Indeed, we secured suitable sourcing for energy. Good. Tataru and I have commissioned Garland onwards to ensure that the field generators functions as they should. I thank you for engaging their services on our behalf. Which just leaves a small matter of our alliance. So Yuri outfared you. My lord, all the factions we approached are in the arrangement that the Empire poses a threat, and many responded positively to talk of an alliance. From the Hagashi to Shinoshoto, however, we received outright rejections. Forum will not break its treaty with the Empire, and the latter will not involve itself in conflict. Just as we expected then. Well, there's not to be done about it. We must focus on the rest. Each of the nations that blah blah blah. And once I have attended to that, I believe we'll done everything. Blah blah blah. My friends, we could not achieve so much solo time without your help. For that, I give my heartfelt thanks. Meeting. All right, yeah, cool. I took a little bit of asking Thancred to attend as well. He should have arrived in Alamegan Quarter by now. All right, cool. Keep him waiting. Let's not keep him waiting. Dun, 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 dun. Well, what's this? will make me unmounted. Aha. I think Red. Still told me all. In particular was concerned about Alphino, but I assured her that everything that can be done is done. She agreed to continue with her own tasks and time, blah blah blah. That leaves the four of us to attend the council. Renaud is here to assist with security. Incidentally, though, the poor lad seems altogether too distracted. But it's almost time. Let's go. All right. Distance guard, let me in, bitch. What'd that say? No, hold on. What'd that say? Upon proceeding, the road past several cutscenes to play in sequence. It is recommended they set aside sufficient time to view the cutscenes in entirety. It's like a movie show. I like it. It's like a movie. I did kick some ass to start, though. I did throw some fans.
Mistress Lys, Commander Aldin, it gives me great pleasure to formally welcome the city-state of Alamigo to the Eorzean Alliance.
The pleasure is ours, Your Grace. I know I speak for all Alamegans when I say that we are glad of this chance to stand with our comrades of the Alliance.
And we for our part are glad indeed to be able to welcome friends both old and new.
Lord Hien of Doma, at your service. Pray, accept my heartfelt thanks for your generous invitation.
Nay, 'tis we who must thank you for journeying so far. And 'twould be remiss of me not to acknowledge the part the Scions of the Seventh Dawn have played in bringing all of us together. In times of great unrest, you and yours have been our constant companions, without whom we would not be here.
Did they give me a stool or something? Am I
With
just standing there?
apologies to Lord Hien and Mistress Alize, it occurs to me that we have not gathered in this way since that fateful day in Uldar.
The day I lost my arm and my freedom. As I lay in my cell, never did I dream that I would one day be given the chance to represent my homeland at this council. I would not even be alive had you not plucked me from the jaws of death. You, Yugiri, and Alphino. Would that the lad could be with us.
I too owe my presence here to Alphino, in so many ways. Until such time as he returns, I mean to carry on his good work as best I can.
She is changing.
Come, friends, let us leave the past in the past and turn our eyes to the future. My Lord Hien, pray, tell us how things stand in the east.
Blah, 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 blah. Well, you can see, we kicked some ass, we smoked some grass, and we got friends.
Having heard the rumors of dissent in Garlemald, I dared to dream of a peaceable solution.
The Empire will not so easily change its ways.
Mm-hmm.
If the Garleans have a mind to take back Doma and Alamigo, we'll be hard-pressed to stop them, even with the might of 6 nations. But while we lack the strength to fight the tide, a course may yet present itself, if we read the winds aright.
The winds suggest but one course to me. One which leads from the sea unto the river and thence to the source of all our woes.
The Ascians.
Indeed. All here have felt their blighted touch. It was the bringers of chaos who nurtured the Archbishop's tyrannical ambitions. They who bestowed upon him the secrets of summoning, as they have so many others before and since. And while they remain, we shall know no peace.
Our objective is clear. The question is how to achieve it. That our enemy parades about in Xenos' skin poses problems in itself, but ere we get to them, how are we to infiltrate the Empire and get close enough to strike?
While I see the wisdom in targeting the Ascians, an assassination attempt on Garlean soil would do little to aid our cause, even were it to succeed. It's time we used our enemy's preferred tactic: subterfuge.
You have an idea?
Speak your mind, Master Thancred. None here know the enemy better than the Scions, and you mayhap best of all. Whatever it is you propose, we will give it fair hearing. On that you have my word.
Very well, Admiral. My proposal is thus. We dispatch the shinobi to Imperial territory. There, they sow the rumor that the Crown Prince perished in the battle for Alamigo, and that the man parading around is in fact a corpse inhabited by a servant of darkness.
Well, it does have the ring of truth about it. And were the Garleans to learn that their future ruler is a puppet, the Empire would be shaken to the core.
But at the risk of sounding stupid, would they actually believe such an unlikely story? I didn't.
Ordinarily not. But prior to his miraculous recovery, rumors of Xenos' death had already begun to circulate around the Empire. Ultimately, however, what the masses believe is not our chief concern. Our true objective is to create an opening for rival factions within Garlemald to exploit.
Just as a war of succession erupted in the wake of Emperor Solus's death.
A war which raged until but recently, plunging the Imperial House into disarray as nephew and uncle grappled for the throne. It is no coincidence that one of Varus's first acts as Emperor was to name Xenos heir apparent, family feuds being so tiresome when armies are involved. Not all welcomed his choice of successor, however. There is no shortage of individuals who aspire to the throne, who would jump at any chance to seize power. The news that Xenos is not only dead, but a puppet to diabolical forces would be too enticing to ignore.
The Empire would not be quick to recover from a second war of succession.
I am no stranger to infiltrating Imperial territory.
Does it look
With a
shitty
team
for
of
you?
operatives gathered from among the Alliance's finest, the plan should have a reasonable chance of success.
Doma already has shinobi in place throughout the provinces. We stand ready to act, and act we must. What say you all?
I'm for Master Thancred's proposed.
Oh,
It's
shit
this
ball!
plot that scuttled Doma's negotiations, was it not? Why then, if we can eliminate him, there may yet be a chance for peace. Let us wage this war of subterfuge, that we may one day lay down our arms. Gods know we never will while the Ascians remain.
My mind! Oh god, what the fuck's going on? What the hell? Wait a minute.
Sorrow.
What? What?
History must be changed.
What? Don't understand.
Ahead looms a calamity. Ahead looms light,
expunging all form and life. Twin dooms only you can forestall. Only you.
What's the matter?
Oh!
There's a voice.
Spies in our midst?
Nay, I sense no such presence.
Let expanse contract. Eon become instant. Throw wide the gates that we may pass.
Is it over?
Oh!
Master Thancred!
For Fend. Bear him to a private chamber. Have every healer make ready.
What? He's dead?
Swiftly.
What? What is going on? What the fuck happened? What the fuck? Don't make me cry.
Master Thancred remains in slumber. Though his vital signs appear stable, he's unresponsive.
What could have done this? And why just him and not the others?
Facts.
I'm afraid we could not identify the cause, my lady. Our examinations revealed no wounds, nor the presence of any poisonous substances.
Yeah, but what about your stove?
God,
Come
that
on.
only makes it worse.
It's obviously some sort of
You'll let us know
aetherical
the moment there's any
shit.
change, all right?
Thank you for coming. Knowing Thancred, he would apologize for being otherwise engaged at so crucial a juncture.
In gifting us a course of action, Thancred sowed the seed of all that is to follow. We have but to nurture it as best we can. To him, I would say, rest easy, that he may wake to enjoy the fruits of our labors. Now, the matter of the mysterious voice must not be forgotten. Will you tell me exactly what happened?
Yeah, sure, totally.
Alize and I heard a voice in the moments before Thancred collapsed. It was accompanied by a severe headache, as if something were clutching at our minds. Did you experience the same thing?
I think so, yeah. Yeah, he said that what we were planning on doing was a bad idea.
In between the voice and the pain, you felt as if you were somewhere else entirely.
Yeah, I guess sort of, yeah. A world of darkness.
Your testimony confirms my suspicion. That which you experienced was, I believe, your soul being plucked from your flesh.
What?
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 Cold.
I myself examined Thancred. Reach out as I may, I could not sense in him the spark of life that is his soul.
You
That
mean
Thancred
him at
alone
the
was
same
stricken so is likely due to his heightened sensitivity to the effects of ether. A consequence of his prior possession by the Ascian Lahabrea. The owner of the voice, whoever it may be, reached out to you, called your souls, and in so doing, caused you and yours such pain.
But if that's true, where exactly are we being called to?
Facts.
I know not. Yet one thing is plain. Whoever waits for you on the other side is possessed of a power unlike any I have ever known.
Forgive us, Lys, but may we leave Thancred in your care for a time?
As if you had to ask. I may not be a scion anymore, but I'm no less a friend. Don't worry. I'll see to it that Thancred's well looked after. Just focus on solving this mystery, all right?
Thank you, Lys. As the Elder Seedseer says, 'tis no ordinary individual we are dealing with. Nor can we discount the possibility of Ascian involvement.
Whoever or whatever is behind this, the sooner we find out, the better.
What the fuck happened? Yeah, I'll look into it. Don't you worry about the damn thing. I'll take a look. Don't you worry about it. I think I know just from like trailers and spoilers. I think I know. Some of my mind makes me think there might be a peculiar tower of crystal that might be coming into fruition. I just tried to call Unir on his link pearl. He didn't respond, but I dare hope that he possesses some knowledge we do not. Yeah, sure, he probably does. Something happened during the meeting. Thancred's collapse. A disembodied voice suddenly started. What? But that's... We should talk about this in person. All right, I'll meet you there. He heard the voice too. In Thanalan? We alone were affected at the meeting. I had my suspicions, but the voice also spoke to Ranger? That voice, that this word, this name, whatever it is, why did I don't you? There can be little doubt. Signs were targeted specifically. By whom and to what end is the question, one to which must find an answer with all possible haste. Endure. Hey. It's silly. I still have it on my face. Okay, it goes away. Oh, that's his. I was like, who the hell is that? You all don't gotta look at me. Agreed to meet in the Rising Stones. If any others heard the voice, we'll find it soon enough. All right. All right. Okay. Let's be on our way. Sorry. Oh, okay. Normally that doesn't happen. Normally they do not take me to where we need.
Rianger! God,
Rianger! French, of course it is.
Would that our meeting were under happier circumstances. I judged the voice sufficient cause for concern even before you sent word of its effect on our comrade.
You heard it too, then?
Aye. And all but certainly at the selfsame instant. Alas, pained as I was, I could make little sense of what few words did then reach mine ears.
You talk like that, man. You need to stop.
Who do you think is responsible? Could this be the Ascians doing?
That I cannot say. Not when so little is known. Ere I indulge in speculation, I would examine Thancred with mine own eyes.
Yes, we're going back.
Without further delay.
Yes, we're going back. You couldn't have just said this
During
on
my
the
visit
phone.
to the Far East, I observed a strange phenomenon.
Thou referrest, I presume, to the localized reduction in etheric density.
Well, that spares me the trouble of an explanation. Yes, I noted precisely that at two apparently unconnected locations. I take it the phenomenon is not limited to the Far East.
Indeed not. Of late, our agents charged with surveilling the beast tribes have spoken of little else. In every corner of the realm, they tell of places in which the ether hath grown thin. Naturally, my suspicions first turned to primal activity, but the areas thus affected betray no evidence of summoning. I must confess to being quite perplexed.
If the same phenomenon is being observed in multiple locations on opposite sides of the world, we may safely discount regional factors. Needless to say, this warrants further investigation.
Indeed, I shall make it my task to...
Again?
The voice. It calleth to me once more.
Oh.
I hear it too.
Why am I not hearing it? Oh, there we go. Okay.
Only you.
No! Ishtola! Rianger!
Throw wide the gates.
No.
I'm okay.
No, this can't be happening!
Bro, what the fuck? Bro, what the fuck?
Y'shtola! Rianger! Open your eyes! Open your eyes, I beg you! Say something! Anything! Not again. Please, not again.
Wide? What gates? What gates am I throwing wide? What gates do I throw wide? So perplexed. Forgive me, that was unseemly display. I would employ very eyes, my lady. None would have been behaved any differently. You have borne the two of them in private chamber. But tell me, is it true that Master Thancred languishes in the like state now? I'm afraid so. But given the circumstances, it would seem best to observe them together. I will send word to Lys that he should be brought here. Take heart, my lady. The world is full of scholars and knowledgeable folk of every persuasion. Someone out there is bound to know what ails our comrades, how it may be cured. We will rouse them no matter what. That we will. Hooray. That we will. First things first, our comrades will have questions. May I ask that you explain the situation to them? Must attend to a private matter. Oh, I promised I'd visit someone in Limsa. He's been waiting at Maelstrom Command for a while now. You know, you should come along too. I think he'd be glad to see you. I mean, I can walk up into any Maelstrom Command in town. I'm a captain, bitch. That was a little rude. I apologize. I don't know what came up. I don't know what came up. Dun, 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 dun. Travel from here? Do I have to go out? It's laggy. I wonder why. There's a lot of arc and skill. The Aft Castle. Aft Castle. I love Limsa. I'm just saying, it's my poem. This is, if I was in this world, this is where I live. I'd be like, fishing, boats, hell yeah, pirates, let's go. Born private, as you probably guessed, it's Gabao, Gabu. We've come to see. The private here will bring him to us. Ever since the Maelstrom took him in, I've tried to visit as often as I can, and after what befell our friends, urge again to... Okay, yeah, sure. Who's Bagu? Who's Guba? I don't know this man. I don't know who he is. Oh, he's a gremlin.
Here he is, my lady.
I'm out of water. You good, dog?
Gabu, it's been too long.
You okay, bro?
I'm afraid there's been no change. If he can see or hear us, he has given no sign.
I see.
No, who Gabu is?
You're still fighting. I'm proud of you.
These.
We promised that we would come and visit you together, didn't we?
I should have put on my outfit.
I'm sorry that we haven't managed that yet. You know, with the three of us like this, does it not remind you of that night? Of the stars beyond count twinkling in the heavens? I was feeling pretty low back then. Powerless. But I knew that my brother was close by if I needed him, and that the others would be waiting for me back at the Rising Stones. Not like now.
No, I don't. Is this something in the
I've seen my share of trouble since coming to Eorzea. Been reminded again and again of my limitations, of how little I can change about this world. And I've come to know the sorrow of parting all too well. But to have the people I hold dear struck down before my eyes, and be powerless to help them, that I cannot bear.
You don't gotta bear it alone. I'm gonna say that she's gonna knock her. She's gonna get knocked. I'm gonna die.
No, I don't. You're right. It's pure arrogance to imagine I can solve everything by myself. You'd think I'd have learned that by now. Thank you. I don't know what I'd do without you.
That'd be it. I hate the tilt.
Well,
don't tilt me.
More than enough brooding for one day.
I get teleported somewhere else.
Come on. We have friends to save.
Yeah, we do. Who the fuck's Gabu? Who is that guy? I don't know who that guy is, but I guess it means a lot to her. Hold on, let me ask AI. He knows everything. Hey, so I'm playing Final Fantasy, right? Final Fantasy 14, and I just got... Who's Gabu that Alizé talks to?
Sounds like you might be thinking of a specific piece of living gear. Maybe a quirky PC like a goblin. Notoriously weird way of talking about things like brain cases and jingly shine. However, the talks or a talking isn't a standard famous piece of Final Fantasy XIV lore. You'd be thinking of Feoul, talking sea branch from Shadowbringers? Or perhaps a talking minion like Sun? If you can describe what it looks like or where you ran into them, narrow it down.
No. He's a kobold that we met at the Maelstrom Command with Alice. His name's Ga-Bu, G-A space B-U. I just don't know where he's from.
Gabi Yu is a young kobold. Volcanic Mountain region in Russia. Belongs to the 709th Order, which is a faction of kobolds that are generally peaceful and distinct from the more hostile tribes.
Okay, but why is Alize worried about him?
Alice is deeply attached to Gabi because he represents the innocent victims of the primal conflicts, and she promised to protect him. After his parents were executed right in front of him, Gabu's intense grief accidentally summoned a corrupted version of Titan. Summoning fractured his mind, leaving him in a catatonic, unresponsive state for a long time, which broke Alice's heart and drove her determination to find a cure for tempered souls.
Okay. So he's not important. It's your turn to still make it from there, sure. Thanks again for agreeing to come. Yeah, no problem, man. Goblin. Have you tried to do their society quests? Fucking I need to finish that. I'm gonna save them to do for like my level 50 characters, because that's kind of like so hard. Level things up when you're not trying to do it in the what? This place look different. Why does it look nice? It look kind of nice out here. Why are you doing that? Enter the rising stones. Enter the stones of rising. What am I saying? What am I trying to say? You're live, Tony. You can't be saying crazy things. I did some thinking on the way back, and I think Hooray is right. We need to seek outside help. Ordinarily, we would turn to our own experts for such matters, but everyone's dead. We'll begin reaching out myriad guilds and research institutions here in Eorzea. Additionally, grandfather Mufili had a wealth of connections between them, but we need to explore these avenues too. We'll find a way. Mark my words. Much and more has happened in recent days. Some of it good, some of it not so good. But all around me, people continue their fight. From the shinobi who search Alphino and the Alliance members who made ready to move against the Empire. They march on the face of great adversary, bearing heavy burdens. Everyone is playing their part. And so must I. You have your own part to play, I know. And it's bigger than most. So I won't keep you. Just promise that you'll visit from time to time. And I promise I'll have good tidings to share when you do. But this is a good time to like take a break. This is like where it's like, hey, go on an adventure or something. Is this the end? Are we gonna move? Meanwhile, in the Imperial Palace. What's gonna happen? Beep, 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 beep. Why do I know that? Beep, 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 beep. Dun, 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 dun. Beep, beep,
The
beep,
populares no longer present an obstacle. Now is the time to bring the Empire's might to bear. A word from your radiance is all it takes. But one word, and the Imperial army will fall upon Alamigo as a pack of bloodthirsty wolves and tear that feeble nation apart. Have you no words for me? Despite the lengths I go to, an emissary playing the part of a fool. When first I took this face, I swore to use all of my knowledge, all of my power, to further the cause of the Empire. My deeds stand testament to my commitment. And with this adamant flesh at my disposal, I could destroy the Icon Slayer as easily as one might swat a fly. Why do you hesitate? Our enemy is resourceful. Though victory is certain now, it will not remain so indefinitely. Deliberate if you must, but be quick about it. We'll speak again when you have unburdened yourself of doubt. Until then, I take my leave, Father.
I should be the one to sigh. I played my part to perfection. I had earned my rest, and then, thanks to La Habrea's crowning act of idiocy, our favorite emissary sees fit to summon me back. Elidibus was ever a warrior. A most tiresome trait, would you not agree? What? Have you no words for me either? No matter. I've long grown weary of this mummery. Now, my dearest grandson, let me remind you of your place in the simplest of terms. You do not make judgments, you administer them. Swiftly and to the letter. Naught else is your concern. Elidibus may be an insufferable bore, but he is no fool. His choices as emissary seldom err.
The guy behind me is like, what the fuck is that?
If aught threatens the balance twixt light and dark, it falls to you to remove it. Be it by your own hands or by your armies, you have ample means at your disposal. That is why this empire exists, why I built it. Oh dear, have I touched a nerve? You always were an easy one to read. I pity you, I do. As they say, ignorance is bliss. And I know how much happier you would be not knowing the things you know. The founding father was an Ascian, and he created the Empire solely for the purpose of sowing the seeds of chaos. Don't take it personally. I merely do my duty. To bring about a calamity requires no small amount of power, and there is no surer way to obtain such power than by collecting powerful pawns. To that end, I have labored long and hard, and I must say I am quite pleased with my handiwork. paltry though it seems in comparison to Alag.
You fiends are overfond of your own voices. Mark me, Ascian. Man is the master of his own destiny.
He's gonna get back up.
Such a waste of time and energy, both yours and mine.
Wait, so this is his true form?
Lest you forget, you are Emperor now. If you wish to spout drivel about man's destiny, save it for the masses. It will serve to give them a sense of purpose, and you pliant pieces for the game. Oh, do stop sulking, boy. You, of all people, should understand. Ours is a struggle to restore both mankind and the world to their rightful state. Viewed thus, our goals are one and the same.
Bro, they just dropped a bomb. It just dropped like, bam. So why? Okay. So wait for the cutscene. Meanwhile, at the resistant camp somewhere in the Empire, why they say it like that, I don't know. Hey, it's pretty green. That means the Aether there, right? The Aether everywhere. Look at that puddle. That puddle gotta have. That's the resist. Okay, okay. 2 tents. All right, 2. We seen 2 tents. That's the resistance. World. 3 tents. A bunch of dead people. Fuck. Oh. Soul ripped people? Zombies? Dead. All dead, yet see no wounds nor evidence of battle. Me neither, man. Holy shit, this guy's blue. Damn them. Hold on. Shadow Hunter. Damn them. They finally used it. The Empire developed an alchemical weapon in Gir Albania. Gas. Black Rose. It was called. Black Rose it was called. And to breathe it is to breathe your last. And that did this? I thought, what do you think, you fucking idiot? I thought the project was abandoned and its vile fruit destroyed, but naught else could have wrought such an atrocity. His name's Shadowhunter. He's gotta have a badass fucking voice. Fools. What did they hope to gain with this butchery? And they not see that a rule won through terror will not endure? How many more provinces must they lose? Fucking idiots. Fuck. Wait. The This is not the work of men, but monsters. The Asians. It cannot be coincidence that their trail leads us here. Their objective was never to rule, but to sow strife and discord. Damn! You're badass. Such a crime does indeed bear the mark of the bringers of chaos. Black Rose cannot be allowed to kill again. We must find the Asians and put an end to their plot. You have such a soft voice, little boy. But I agree. Kind of relaxing for my voice. Because it's hard and coarse. Because my name's Shadowhunter. I cracked myself up. Hold on, I got text. We're actually gonna take a break. I got pee, so I'll BRB, bitches. You gonna play it, man? Are we gonna play music or no? Guess not. Probably not. Hold on. Let me get Spotify rolling for you. I'll be back. steamy. Okay. So let me get this. So the empire is founded by Asians, right? And we're assuming so in the empire is founded by Asians, okay? And then and the person who founded it is alive because he's an Asian, right? He doesn't really die unless you eat his aether somehow and destroy his aether. But he's had kids, or somehow he's had descendants, and those descendants have always been just puppets, basically, right? His grandson is the current titling emperor, right? But that emperor's son is, or whoever the fuck I killed, right? The emperor, whatever, the dude, I'm pretty sure, which we believe is his son, is also an Asian that has taken his son's face, but doesn't know the empire is founded by Asians. So I'm confused. Yeah, we're getting closer because we know, we're like, oh yeah, no, the dude we killed is an Asian. But Alphino is like, yeah, no, everyone's an Asian. So I just don't know, man. But then what does the, because in the, okay, so I've seen the Endwalker trailer, and the Endwalker trailer is to do with the long blonde hair, and he's like a top, you know, he's like ruling everything. Like, what? You know what I mean? I don't get it, man. I don't get it. Times 3. Ooh. See where we go from here, man. See where we go from here. Look. What up, Alize? Listen, I'm ready to keep rolling. Keep rolling. Hold on. Is there anything I need? I guess I could, like, there's a lot I could work on, you know? But also, I'm also like, I just want to move on with the story. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah. I think I really needed you. I don't think there's anything really. I could hunt the for Omega, and I could, like, there's tons I could do, but I'll just continue the story.
I'm glad you've come, though I'm afraid there's little in the way of good news. After you left, we reached out to both the Alchemists Guild and Stillglade Fane and attempted all manner of treatments. But the results were always the same. Whatever the answer is, it's not alchemy or conjuring.
Mm-hmm.
Why did it have to be Y'shtola and Urianger and not me? Out of all of us, they are the ones who could feasibly have solved this puzzle. And Alphino's still missing. God, it's all going wrong. Where do we even start?
Listen, I got knowledge. I can figure it out. I think there's a guy in it.
Might I be of some assistance?
I don't know who said that. Who are you? Oh, Ryle. You might be useful.
I did not think you well enough to travel.
Do you know a guy in a crystal? tower?
When word reached me of the plight of our friends, I could not well stay away. As a fellow scion, not to mention your erstwhile mentor, this is one of those times you should feel free to call on me, regardless of my personal circumstances. Yes, I should have thought of that. Thank you for coming, Kryl.
These
These
two elven children are such.
And I should
like,
be happy
I want to do it myself.
Now, what's this I hear about Alphino heading into Imperial territory? That boy always did have some funny ideas. Do you remember the speech he gave when he was accepted to the Studium? My life's goal is naught less than the salvation of this star.
Why are you guys laughing? That's kind of like a serious thing. Like, our star's probably going to die
That
soon.
particular grand pronouncement has been a source of great embarrassment to him, as you know.
But the fact of the matter is, he meant every word and has lived his life accordingly. Yes, he remains altruistic to a fault, but I'm worried he was too fixated on his goals to see the dangers, as has happened before. You needn't be so concerned. Though his values remain the same, Alphino is not the blinkered boy he once was. Slowly but surely his eyes have been opened, thanks to a certain someone.
Hey, you know, I do what I can. I do what I can. I do what I can.
Someone whom he'd be mortified to learn had heard about his little speech. Mum's the word, eh?
Huh? What? Oh, yeah. No, I won't say anything.
I'd better have a look at our patients. They're in the infirmary, I assume. I'll need absolute quiet, so it would be best if I did this alone. If you'll excuse me.
And headache. And headache. And open the gates. And headache? No? Okay, cool. I guess. Do it. I guess it works. Guess no headache. Guess we're fine. You know, she's been in there for a long time, huh? She's dead. Guys, she's been in there for a long time. What you got to say?
All three are in fine physical health. At a glance, I would say they were merely sound asleep. Except for the fact that I couldn't sense the slightest trace of them in their bodies. It's as if their souls have taken leave of their physical forms.
Oh, what?
Yes. The Elder Seedseer made a similar observation.
But where
I've
are
read
they?
the report. When you heard this mysterious voice, you described feeling as if you were somewhere else, yes?
Yeah. Yeah.
If we assume the ether which
wait, so
comprises
she
your
hasn't
essence
heard
is
it?
being drawn to some other place,
Oh, I'm the only one that's
then
heard
it
the
may be
voice.
possible to follow the trail it leaves behind, just as we did in our search for Thancred.
Okay, yeah.
I wasn't
Yeah, I
around
would-
for that, but I can't imagine it was easy.
What did we do? Oh, yeah, we had to
But that's
talk
no
to a
reason not to
witch.
try. I will have need of Master Matoya's crystal eye if I'm even to make the attempt.
Oh, she's gonna
So
make
I
us do a
suggest we
dungeon.
pay her a visit.
You're gonna make us do some favors, some shit. She gonna make us do something. We're gonna have to kill some monster. Hey, I broke it. You're gonna need some glue. You're gonna need some aether glue. It's gonna be some crazy shit like that. Onward we go. Okay, hold on. Boom. Uh-oh. Oh, I can't fly. That's right. I need to go this way. My bad. I need to leave. This place... Did they move this crystal? They moved this crystal, didn't they? Because it used to be, like, here, didn't it? I always get... Or, like, here? I always get confused. Or, like, here. I don't know. I feel like they moved that crystal. But every time I come here, I get so confused. I'm like, where am I? Getting messages. From whom? From whom? Oh, it's the video. The video's out. How can I share this? Hey, the video of for the memorial of Oliver Tree is out on Joe Mama Lamau, I think, or it's created. So go check it out. All right, I'll try to see about posting a link or something. Let me actually see if I can do that now. If my internet will load and let me. 1 second, guys. Bear with me 1 moment. Go. What? YouTube. Loading real slow, so my bad. Probably because I'm streaming and everything. Captain Sparkles is getting rid of everything. He hasn't uploaded it, so can't share a link. Good. Maybe it's on his TikTok. We have TikTok that I can go to. Here, I'll just share this channel. Oh wait, no, it's, I mean, it's already in the title, so just click the title at. Yeah. Should be on there. I'm surprised he doesn't have a TikTok short thing. So we'll figure that out eventually. I'll get it when I'll look at the video later. I gotta finish the story. We got like an hour. We got 40 minutes now. Shit. Fly, bird, fly! Fly, motherfucker, fly! Scorpion. Yeah, I haven't even started Shadowbringers. I'm already level 72. I don't want to join the Fate. Get me out of here. Where do I go again? Go through here. What's this? Straightforward fancy. All right. What's up, y'all? Is ready to go in there? Heard Master Bertoya was something of a recluse. This seems extreme. Hey, it's this guy. We're kind of like going through the same story, aren't we?
Come to disturb my peace again, have you? I hide myself away in a cave.
Love this lady.
People insist on pestering me with your problems.
Hey, your Stoll's dead.
Oh, I mistook you for young what's-his-name, but I see now you're the sister. Weren't you supposed to be the lively one? I've seen happier faces at a rain-sodden burial.
Damn.
Well, I'm sorry to dash your expectations, but the situation isn't exactly conducive to gaiety.
Damn.
that's more like it. Stoller used to spit and hiss like a wildcat too. Better for a young thing like you to be filled with fire and leave the doom and gloom to your elders. Now, what exactly does this tragic situation of yours have to do with me?
If I may, Master Matoya, we have need of your crystal eye once more.
Yeah, sorry about that. You see, your Stoller's dead, Thancred's dead, everyone, all the Scions dead, but me, of course, you know, I'm kind of a god, but you know, I mean, we're all dead.
Stoller is one of the afflicted?
Yeah, no, whose soul's gone. Yeah. Is that gonna make you
Very
cry?
well.
Do you actually? Okay.
She may be an ungrateful stray, but she's my ungrateful stray, and I'll not see her buried
Fair
before
enough.
I am.
Fair enough. Hey, you know, that's kind of cool. You're kind of a cool granny. Why is it we take so long to do this? Are we all gonna get knocked out? Are we all gonna get knocked out here?
Right. Let us see what we can see. I'll begin from where our friends first fell and cast my senses out from there.
You think I can do that? Think I can do that? Damn word did it.
What is it? Did you find them?
This doesn't make sense. How is it even possible?
They're not in the star.
How is what possible?
They're not
Cry,
even
what
on
did
the
you
star.
see?
They ain't here.
The threads, they just ended. And no, I didn't lose track of them. I followed them as far as they went. It's as if they were cut off.
That means they dead, right?
If it had, oh gods! Their bodies are just husks. It's like the Broodmother's daughter all over again.
No, this is different. The Kalyana girl was already dead, body and soul, when Lakshmi effected her resurrection.
Yeah, I know what you guys are talking about.
Aye, let's not jump to conclusions. If their physical forms yet breathe and show no signs of wasting, then it follows that their souls must still be intact somewhere.
But where?
That's the question, isn't it, girl? Death has not taken them to the ethereal sea, yet there are no tracks left for us to follow.
So someone covered them. That's what it is. Someone covered him. Okay.
We're no closer to an answer than when we started. But knowing their souls are still out there is progress of a sort. We just have to keep looking.
Okay.
Pray, excuse me a moment. Yes? I remember, but... What, to Alamigo? We're on our way.
Alamigo?
That was
What happened
Liz.
at Alamigo?
Apparently, a group of Populares have defected to Alamigo, and Maxima, the envoy Alphino left with, is one of them.
What?
I'm sorry. I realize we've barely begun here, but...
Go, child, go! You've made up your mind, and life's too short for dithering.
I'll do some digging in the meantime and see if there isn't some other method we could use to continue the search.
Let's be off then.
I'm trying to think myself, like, so...
Oh, not again. The enchantment barely seems to take these days. I chalk it up to old age, but I rather doubt it's that simple.
Who died? Is it Aether getting drained?
Ill, Y'shtola and Urianger were sharing notes on a thinning of the ether. It seems to be happening all over.
Does it now? And here I was all set to blame my woes on that creaking mountain of refuse clogging up the Thaliac. I fear something has gone awry. Still, there's naught to be gained from starting in shadows. You can only do what can be done, and that but one thing at a time.
Fair enough, fair enough. Dude, I'm hungry. That energy drinks get me riled up. So that's the woman who tamed Y'shtola? Don't say that. It's a little weird to say. I'm not gonna lie. I had a distinct feeling of being grabbed at the scuff of the neck and having the nonsense shaken out of me. Now when I was back, I'd like to visit again and ask her what tales she has with grandfather. Oh, that's cute. Okay, get more stuff. Okay, we'll do this one quest and I think I'll call it there. Almost can't bear to hear what Maxima has to tell us. You can't be. Let's expectantly at least. Okay. Some good news. Yeah. We might actually learn something. We might actually learn something. This cool armor. Is that the... I don't know what armor set. This is pretty cool though. I like it. Oh yeah. Should just teleport. Huh. Bam, 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 oh yeah. We definitely are doing the same quest. Well, I mean, I guess that's the main story quest, but it's whatever. Told me to expect you. Shall I show you in? Yeah, sure. No. Let's get it. We'll finish this quest and I'll call it there.
I'm sorry to drag you halfway across the realm, but when Maxima mentioned Alphino, I thought you'd want to hear the news in person.
Ah, we meet again. Though I was hoping our reunion would be under more auspicious circumstances.
What happened to my brother? Where is Alphino?
Never fear, my lady. Your brother was in fine health when I took my leave of him, and I have no reason to assume that has changed.
Okay.
You assume?
If you will allow me, I shall endeavor to explain events. Our troubles began not long after we departed Doma. While crossing the burn, we were fired upon by the Emperor's personal guard and forced to make an emergency landing. As we stumbled from the wreckage, our attackers fell upon us again, and we would have perished there and then were it not for the intercession of a third party, a band of mercenaries whose leader claimed to pursue a vendetta against the Ascians. This shadow hunter, as he styled himself, then escorted us out of the wastes to relative safety. Upon arriving back in civilization, I gathered my Populares colleagues and prepared to flee the Empire. Master Alphino, however, declined the invitation to join us, preferring to continue his investigation into the Ascian threat.
Well, at least he's not lying in a heap in the burn. Tell us more about these Ascian hunters. Who are they? And is Alphino still with them?
He is. As to who they are, I'm afraid I have nothing to tell you. Beyond the fact that they root out and destroy Ascians, they were unwilling to divulge anything which might serve to identify them. They would not even reveal their next destination. But Master Alphino asked to accompany them all the same. Since parting company with your brother, we've been engaged in a game of cat and mouse with the Emperor's Guard. We made our way through province after province, finding the army busy restoring order wherever we went, until we finally arrived here in Alamigo. I cannot thank Commander Aldin enough for giving us such an unexpectedly warm welcome.
I'm not inclined to turn away refugees, no matter which land they call home. And if they can tell me how things lie in Garlemald, all the better.
On that subject, there is much I would tell you. During the course of our journey, we heard tales that an entire rebel army had been slaughtered in the space of a single night. It would seem my former comrades grew tired of putting down uprisings in the conventional manner, and chose instead to bring a formidable new weapon to bear. Details were sparse, but the rumor alone was enough to dampen the flames of rebellion. I have also heard reports that several companies have withdrawn from their designated provinces and begun marching westward. It is my assessment that the Empire's forces are mobilizing for a large-scale military engagement.
Westward? You mean they're getting ready to invade Alamigo?
We knew this was coming, but not that it would be so soon.
We've barely even begun to shore up our defenses. They won't stop an invading army.
No, they won't. Dispatch messengers to the Alliance leadership requesting reinforcements, and send word to our officers in the field to hasten completion of those border fortifications. Prepare to meet the Imperials head on! No matter how quickly we act, we still want for time. When the enemy comes into view, our best recourse will be to open negotiations with their commander, and see that the ensuing proceedings take as long as possible.
Would you and Alize head to Doma and let Lord Hien know about this? I'm sure he'll want to hear about Alphino too.
Consider it done. We'll send word when...
Oh!
Sorrow must be changed.
Sorrow must be changed.
Ahead looms a calamity. Eon become instant. Throw wide the gates.
Eon. Instant?
You heard it too. Well, at least we're both still standing.
I bet Growl's not.
Oh, thank the gods. I thought we'd lost you for a moment there. Why does this keep happening?
I wish I knew. Nothing we've tried has brought us any closer to an answer. We'll keep working on it. But first, we need to go and see Lord Hien.
Well. All right, continuing west. Can't fool me. Aha. I don't know why this doesn't show up. Gentleman on call. Okay. What's up? What's up? Right. Hopefully this is it. I gotta get going. Greetings, my friend. I just discussing future endeavors with the members of our newly formed alliance. Hey, the assholes are coming. Trojan Confederacy, you already know, and own strength on blah blah blah. And joined by our neighbors from Nagisia and the indomitable citizens of Dalmasca. Through the scattered nature of latter resistance, somewhat delay or official blah blah blah. These proud peoples have united under a single purpose to stand against the tyranny of the Galarian Empire. See, your alliance is coming together so swiftly. As things stand, I fear we shall soon have need of your strength. I thank you for bringing this news of Alphino. His fate is never far from my thoughts. Not only because he's our embassy, his sudden deployment of Imperial forces, I agree the Alamigos would be wise to shore up its borders with all haste. A report received from the Shinobi indicates the amassing of troops in the western provinces. It seems all but certain the Empire is poised to bring its fist down upon Eorzea. I would help deflect that blow, but I cannot risk sending reinforcements just yet. We'll remain vulnerable to airborne assault until our wall in the burn is in place. All-important Allegan energy bearer. Energy bearer, yes. I thought, call it something more suspicious. As suspicious, a name drawn from 4 lords of legend, perhaps Sirius Aegis or some such. Just a thought. Work engineers report that they have finished calibrating the generators and are ready to proceed the testing stage. I bet. Have you time to attend the first test? You've seen the field such protected as a slaw firsthand, and would be interested to hear how you think ours compares. Yeah, sure. We can go look. We can go look. We can take a look. I'll come too if you don't mind. No, I'm not. Stola, I may be able to offer some insight. Of course, time bearing the essence, it would be best if we made directly before the burn. Here, I'll leave the console closed. Okay, understood. Your mounts are saddled and ready, my lord. Wear the storm. I'll take the silver. Right. Okay, I'm gonna call it there. I gotta get going. Let me get into a place where I can gain stuff. Offline energies. There we go. Okay. All right, y'all. Hey, thank you for watching. If you like this stream, sorry I haven't. Thank you for watching. If you like the stream, appreciate you sticking all the way or coming in to see parts of it. I was doing some like suggestions, or looking at the suggestions that the YouTube gives me a little bit, and they're saying like I should add chapters. I'll look into that. I'll probably do some of that tomorrow, but I also want to just go through the streams I've done and try to break it up into like episodes or videos you can watch, something that are interesting. I probably won't do Final Fantasy ones just because it's a lot and I don't want to clog my YouTube with just Final Fantasy stuff, even though it would be cool. That'll probably be down on a later date. I feel like that would take a lot of time from doing stuff that I need to do with school and other videos I want to create. But like stuff like the spooky camping trip, fun experience with little sauerkraut and stuff, I'll do something with those. Little small things like that would be fun. Maybe breaking up some Slay the Spire with Riley. But yeah, no, we'll even Monster Hunter. Just those small like extra stuff. Because I kind of want streams to be like big things that you can just sit back and watch. But I should add some chapters so you guys can cut through and watch stuff you want, parts you want to watch, which I think would be smart. Anyway, I gotta get going. Thank you all for sticking by and watching. I love you all. Thank you so much. And if you like the video or like the stream, hit that like button. I think it works like that. And subscribe for more. I'll see you guys next week. Okay, see you guys next week live. All right, same time at noon to about 4 hours, 3 hours. Probably, I think I'll trim it down to 3 just because four's feeling like a lot. 4's feeling like a lot for me. So we'll trim it down to 3. So 4 to 3, and yeah, because I also want to have some time to, when I'm done with stream, to prep more, but I'll just do that tomorrow. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.